That's fine. I mean, I'm still out there. I'm still doing the thing. I'm still busting my ass. It's not like I'm not gonna work. Uh, but I think it'd be fun to. Honestly, I just think it would be hilarious, really, to. Fuck, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to fuck with my background. I think it would be hilarious to
Yeah,
just
dude.
find a new job and then tell them to come pick up all the shit that they left at my house, like the fucking truck and yada yada.
Not even gonna bring it back. Maybe they'll let you keep it.
Ah, that'd be fine. The fucking truck has another recall issue now, dude. My battery's gonna be drained in the morning. I'm very annoyed.
Damn, man.
That's another
What
fucking.
the hell's going on over there?
Somebody killed a chicken and did some voodoo shit.
Mulak shit or something?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. It's all the. Never mind. Can't say it. Can't say it. I do support Israel. I'll say that.
Alright.
And there's no gun to my head on the other side of the screen.
You're allowed to say that?
I will say that because there is no gun held to my head. I'm just saying it because I'm saying it. You know what I mean? And I mean it. By the way, I was gonna do something for my background, and I don't remember what I was gonna do, which isn't great.
Was it related to something of the week?
Nothing.
Has it
No,
been a
I
wild
was just
week?
gonna
I don't
be-
know. I've straight up been working and sleeping. We're doing some new shit at work, new whole
That's
computer
yeah.
system. It's fucking tiring me out. This week I'm ready to end. Good Lord. Please. End it all. It's a lot of stress.
I would like. You know what would be cool? And this is controversial, but is the long sleep would not be the worst thing to deal with right now, to be honest.
Yeah, sometimes I think
Can I
that
be
too.
honest with you?
I'm with you, bro.
My family would get a nice check, you know what I mean? And I would get to rest finally.
The long
Which
rest.
isn't that what we all want, dude? Isn't that what we just all
Yeah.
want?
I mean, we'll get
Everybody's
there, though.
afraid of what happens afterwards.
I don't think
It's gonna get dark. This is gonna be a
People are
dark
afraid.
pod.
We're
I'm
all
still getting
somber.
hit by all AI shit, and it's just making me so sad.
Damn, man. That's fucked up.
Have you seen these
Sorry.
AI Bigfoot videos
Bigfoot?
that are out here
nah.
now?
Nah. Is that the new
Doggy,
vibe? The new wave?
doggy. I'm about
Bigfoot
to post one
videos?
to
What do you
Discord
mean?
right now, bro? AI Bigfoot.
Damn,
It is
Bigfoot.
insane, dude. It's insane. I'm gonna post one right now.
I
Hold
saw
on.
an AI fucking news story. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yo, how funny was that?
That was so funny.
Peep
The
this. Let's get
pizzas,
the live
non-stop
reaction.
pizzas with all the fucking Jewish references. So many. All suddenly.
This is
What the fuck? AI Bigfoot. I'm searching that too. Let's see.
No, I'm gonna
AI
send it to you right
Bigfoot
now. I'm gonna send it to you right now. You're gonna get one. You're gonna get
Oh,
one
they're
right
like
now.
talking
It's
and
gonna be in
shit.
general. Oh yeah, bro.
What
Look
the
at this.
fuck? Yo,
Look
you wearing
at
the
what I just posted
chain?
in general. I'm posting it.
The
I'm posting
fuck
it in
you doing
general,
up
dude.
there?
I'm posting it in general. Hold on. It's posting. It's posting. It's posting. It's posting. It's there. Watch it.
Yeah, I just saw that pop up on X.
All right,
Fuck
so I think the
X.
locals left this thing called an energy drink. Let's take a sip.
Oh, I'm gonna crash out. I don't know what was in that, but I can't freaking sleep.
Yo, this shit's fucking
Might as well get
Dude,
morning
it's
scrub ready.
Crazy, bro.
I'm tweaking.
It's
Boys, I'm
crazy.
cooking.
This is crazy. All this means is they don't need actors anymore. Man, they can make it. That looks fucking crazy realistic. Like it's talking to. Yeah, AI, we're kind of fucked, I think. What's
AI
this?
is crazy, dude.
What's an AI safe job? I don't know.
Let's see. Longshoreman. Child services.
That's just because of contracts. Child service. Yeah, that's true.
Right now,
Oh, yeah,
California National Guard.
Is it that bad out there?
Let's see.
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know, dude. I think it's a small part of LA
That's what
that
I hear.
has people. Although
That's
there
what
was
the
people.
Discord say.
There was people. I haven't. I think that there's people in Tampa right now that were protesting, but these guys aren't retards, and they like when the light turns green, they get out of the road because they know
Right.
Florida man drive. You know,
Floor man foot on
fucking-
pedal, not brake.
and DeSantis came out and was like, if you guys think you're gonna fucking block the roads, you got another thing coming. These people are fucking ready.
Oh, he came and he's warning
You're
people.
allowed to shoot protesters. I'm like, God damn, DeSantis. Hold on a minute.
Well, hey. If it gets
Listen, just
unruly.
let me get to work, dude. You know what I mean? My life sucks too. I get it. Your life sucks. Your cousin Pablo's life sucks. My life sucks too, bro. Jesus. Let me fucking get to my shit job, please.
Your
Isn't that what
boss
we all
yells
want,
at you.
dude?
Yeah, we just need to go to work. Have our
I'm gonna
boss
get
yell at
replaced
us.
by AI in 6 months, bro. Just let me enjoy the last 6 months,
If
and
that.
then we can deal with that. Then do the AIs.
You know, if AI doing cold calls
It's
like
so
crazy.
wild.
Bro.
The AI girlfriend thing
AI
is still
girlfriends.
insane to me.
Her. Real life her. I mean, we're close as fuck to her.
I talked to my buddy about the movie Her, and he's a 67-year-old salesman, and he thinks that I'm like a schizophrenic. But I was like, no, Jerry, you gotta know, you know the AI, the Chat GPT. He goes, the what? What the hell are you talking about?
He's never even heard of it. He's really not tuned
no,
in.
he's
Plugged
old,
in at
dude.
all. 67. That's not that old.
Or maybe he's 72. I don't know. Maybe he's 76. I
mean, that's a
do
little
not.
older,
I have a lot more dyslexia. I think brain rot is affecting me, for sure.
Think of the kids.
In the sense that my brain just doesn't remember numbers that well sometimes. I was playing Last of Us. I'm still playing The Last of Us. I'm chugging along The Last of Us 2. I'm gonna say right off the bat, it's a little long, a little drawn out. I understand what they're doing, and I see the direction, the art direction. It's not even close to better than Last of Us 1. I think somebody in the Discord had said when I brought it up, when I like first got it from dinner, they had said that Last of Us 2 was better. That's the fucking biggest retard take I've ever heard in my life. I gotta be honest. It's not better by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely a good game, and it's just a little long, Ghosts. A little long. I'm like 14 hours in, and I'm only like halfway through.
I mean, it's not
the way they tell the story doesn't really like jive
You're not
with
captivated to keep going and going and
It's
going.
not that I'm not
nonstop, like
right.
something.
Yeah, right now I'm a little at a. I feel like I felt during God of War Ragnarok. The beginning is so strong, the middle is and then the end is like hitter. And it's that middle that I'm like,
You're
you know,
stuck
you gotta
in the middle.
you gotta have a
Stuck in the
strong
middle with
'cause
you.
You don't want to. You don't want to. Yeah, well, I don't know what that is. That a reference? Is that a reference?
It's a song
what
in
is that?
Reservoir Dogs, actually, which isn't on the poll. But to close out, let me bring that up real quick because I think it looks like by next week,
Oh yeah. Go
you'll
ahead.
be watching Pulp Fiction. I think we mentioned it a little bit there.
I'll watch it this weekend for sure.
Yeah, watch Pulp
Without question.
Fiction.
I tried to watch it
Curious on
today,
that.
but I didn't have time.
That's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's a long flick.
It's a good one. Yeah, I rewatched it. Started rewatching a lot last night. I'm curious on your take on this, figuring how bad Fight Club fell off. But you did finish
I want to
it.
start the rage bait. I want to start the rage bait right at the top of the program, right at the top of the hour. I think truly, and let me say this before I get into it. I appreciate Ghost. I appreciate what a mensch you've been during this whole process. I appreciate your understandingness and willingness to hear the opposing side. Don't start now. Hold on. Don't make me take back what I'm saying.
All right,
Don't make me take back what I'm saying. Hold on a minute.
Just a mensch, but yeah, go ahead.
You really have an understanding, and in a way that you can take criticism, and just be like, it's not for every. You can kind of brush it off. I think everybody that's very offended that I don't like this movie was bullied in high school when this movie came out, and they really resonated with maybe creating acts of terror against the establishment. Truly, because this movie's just fucking schizophrenia city.
I mean, that's what it is, though. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so you watched the second half. You didn't get the reveal. What did you think of the reveal? Because we got the reveal.
Reveal schmeveal.
The fact
that honestly
it's all him.
That's the only thing That's the only thing that saved the movie, really, was the reveal. But then the way that they played it out and the way that it kept going, I was just like, they lost. They had me for like 20. The reveal is like what? You get
It
movie's
should have
2
ended
hours
there,
and
you think?
15. It's like
Yeah,
an
you do
hour
have another
40.
like
They get,
20, 25 minutes after that or something that it goes
I think there's
on.
like, yeah, like 26 minutes or so left in the movie after the reveal. Bro, you should have done the reveal and then cut it. And then maybe done like a little quick yada, yada, yada after this, whatever. And then boom. Him going back and forth and fucking beating his own ass in the parking lot. And, or like, when he's trying to open the fucking car door or the door to the van. And he's like shooting at Brett. I don't need all that, dude. We already know he's cuckoo. Don't fucking show me him on a CCTV kicking his own ass like he's fucking Jim Carrey and Liar Liar. You know what I mean? It's just that part for me, I was kind of out. And then when he put the bullet in his fucking mouth and then just started talking to his girlfriend, I was like, I'm out.
Well, he killed the
I'm
other
out.
persona. It's a
This
love
is
story,
Rambo
all in
holding-
all.
This is Rambo holding the fucking M60 on his hip and just unloading 200 rounds downrange and hitting everybody with precision. That's what that is. It's just dumb. It's just dumb 90s fairy tale gobbledygook.
There were
if
some
you ask
liberties
me.
taken. It's still, I would say, a piece of art. And like I said, that second watch, because it is so crafted that you don't even really think about it at first or kind of get the reveal at first. But then when you rewatch it, you're like, oh my God, yeah, right there. That's why he was acting like that. Oh, that's why she said that to him and this. And, oh my God, yeah. When you finally reveal that it's all just him and you got to kind of revisualize everything in your mind that it's all just him doing all this shit and how everyone's looking at him like he's fucking crazy throughout the movie because he fucking is. I don't know. It's you had to be there, I guess. But it's not for everyone. Yeah, I'm totally with that. I totally understand that.
It's to me, like it makes more sense now. Some of the scenes where like the cop calls him and he's like, "Yo, somebody blew up your apartment," and they knew that they had to blow it up, yada yada.
Right, because you think it was
He had
Tyler,
to have blown it up.
but you're like, wait.
Well, I honestly
Was
at
it- but
first
it
I
was
was like,
him.
did he
Oh,
blow up
shit.
his own apartment?
Right.
Because who would? Why Tyler didn't know him until the flight. So if the guy said that his pilot light would have had to been cut, yada yada.
That's true because it was during that trip.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, who the fuck cut his pilot light? I'm like, it's there. I kind of allude that it's Tyler, but then the cop says that, and I'm like, well, hold on a minute. So I was like, is this fucking dumb retard just taking pills? What's he doing?
But
I
see,
thought it was like a
there's-
drug-filled rage. I thought the guy was like, you were gonna find out he was like a pillhead. To be honest,
I mean, without the pills, he was a pillhead. He was that
doesn't
fucked up.
He doesn't remember fucking the lady, but then you see, it's like him. He walks in, he goes, "I had the wildest dream." He's talking to Tyler, and I thought he was like on drugs. I thought Tyler may have been either drugging him or he was drugging himself and just not remembering
Okay.
that he would drug
well, that's
himself.
Interesting
You know what I
take
mean?
on it, though. Yeah, no, I get it, but I think it shows the true
it does make
schizophrenic or like split personalities, like these, because there are cases where people don't know what the fuck they're doing when they think they're someone else and all this other shit. That's Sybil and shit like that. That's way back.
You ever been so mad at work that you just want to start a global terrorist cell? Yeah, I think about that all the
I
time. I go, God
mean,
damn, dude, it's a Monday and I got to go into the
sometimes.
office. Oh, I wish I could just blow up the Chrysler building
just
right
blow
now.
up 5 skyscrapers.
Oh my God! Wow, would I like to take down Citibank at fucking 6:30 in the morning on a Monday?
Oh shit.
For fucking no, dude. It's just so for me. I love you. For me, it's
But look, it was a dark
goes from
comedy
one
too,
thing
though.
to
Did you think it was
another
funny
thing.
though? It was so fucking funny, like all the little like very darkly funny, like even
I
just the
thought this was
Bob
gonna
stuff.
be like
I thought that was funny.
I thought this was gonna be like a pseudo UFC movie. I thought this was gonna be like a underground. These rough and tough fellas underground fighting, dude.
I don't think there
maybe
was
somebody
UFC when
loses
this
an
shit
ear.
came out.
No, I
Was there?
think it was in the early. It was in the early,
Maybe.
very early
99?
stages. But,
Maybe.
very very early stages. It was like UFC 5.
So
or
yeah, the
something like
world
that.
wasn't
It's
ready
still-
for that kind of fight, so it did kind of shock audiences. So maybe it was a sign of the time, but I still think it's a piece of art. I don't know.
Why name it Fight Club? Is my question.
Because
Because the whole thing stems from the inception of Fight Club, whatever. But then here's the other thing. So hold on a minute, because now that I'm talking about it, I'm
See,
just
you're
gonna keep
thinking.
ripping.
It stays in your mind. Go ahead.
It's not good. Hold on. Don't do that. This isn't good things I'm gonna say.
Well, hey, either way.
What kind of fucking loser do you gotta be to watch some schizophrenic bounce around in the rain in the parking lot? He's kicking his own ass in the parking lot, and you go, I want what that guy's doing.
Nah, there are little
You
things.
go,
Okay, you got to
let me get
suspend
in
some
on that.
disbelief. All right, you're not totally wrong with that. There are a couple questionable moments. You're like, well, if it really was one guy, why were some of these other characters?
Four guys walk up on a guy
you.
kicking his own ass in the parking lot. They go, yo, Jimmy, how fun does that look, dude? Let me get in on what that guy's got going on. What?
All right.
Then
well.
he's driving, and he lets go of the steering wheel, and the guys in the back seat are just like fucking.
Oh
buckle
yeah,
up, dude.
that was kind of crazy. On the rewatch,
What?
that was crazy. Knowing it, because
What are you doing?
he's probably just sitting there talking to himself, and they're probably bugging the fuck out.
6.5 out of 10, dude. I'd say 6. I'll say 6 out of 10.
6 out of
That-
10. That's
beating
above
that
average.
conversation we just had is that's fine. You know,
All
I'll
right.
tell that to my ex-girlfriend.
That's higher than it sounded like you would have gave it last week. Only watching
honestly,
everything about half of it you watched.
the reveal gave it. It would have been a 4. The reveal gave it 2 points.
It was a
the
good
reveal had me
review.
for a little bit. I understand the artsy fartsy shit about it. I
Yeah.
understand why white guys that were upset in high school are so drawn to this movie. However, it
Yeah.
just doesn't,
That's what we
to
did.
me,
We just hoped that
make-
we could have split personality.
sense, dude. By the way, you can just
Oh.
let it be. Don't you? You could just do it. You could just
it be,
think one
Beatles.
thing and then think another one. Let it be. What? Yoko Ono.
Never mind.
It's just fine. It's a fine. It's too long.
All right,
film.
I'll take that from you. Let's end it there while we're a little bit ahead. All right,
While we're
I'll
fine, yeah.
accept that. It's fine. Tax review, it's
literally
fine. We'll put that
okay.
on the movie cover after it comes out. It's fine. Tactical
It's
Shogun,
literally
Lost Boys
okay,
podcast.
dude. I'm excited to watch the other one, Pulp Fiction. To be honest with you, because it's
Yeah,
always
I'm-
been something I've been curious about.
Oh, I think, and you'll be watching it, and you'll see a lot of like memes that you'll be like, oh, so that's where the meme came from. You'll probably see that a lot. Because as I'm rewatching, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they use that all the time, and this and that and this and that. And like the John
Surprise,
Travolta
motherfucker.
like scene and where he's like all confused Travolta, and all kinds of memes come from this movie. A lot of quotable shit. Holds up. Not crazy as deep, so I think you'll really dig it. And it's well, we'll see. I don't want to say too much and hype anything up and get your expectations anywhere, but
Yeah,
Pulp
don't hype me
Fiction's
up,
good.
dude.
I still think you'd dig. Well, check this out, and maybe you could dive into Reservoir Dogs. I'm still throwing that one out there.
I had to ask you for help because I was trying to watch Pulp Fiction yesterday when I had some free time
Yeah. What happened?
during the afternoon, and it says online, if you look up where to watch, it says you can watch it on Hulu, and then it also says you can watch it on Peacock. Can't do it on either. I was
Really?
very upset. Yeah, I was very
That's
upset.
Odd. It's not on Netflix either.
Very odd. Not on Netflix. Netflix
Oh,
sucks.
fuck.
Netflix doesn't have shit except these fucking dumb teenage goddamn pieces of shit shows these days. These fucking Love Island, and
Stranger
Love
Things.
Actually, and Blind Love,
reality.
fucking cock swabblers, and it's just gay pirates or whatever. It's not. It's not good TV on Netflix anymore, to be honest. The movies are all fucking. It's like the same 6 movies. They got shit anime. Don't get me started, dude. Who's calling me?
Damn.
Oh, some child got kidnapped in Miami-Dade County. I got the Amber Alert going.
Oh, what's the license plate? Throw that out there for everybody listening.
Can I tell you something? I ignored it. I
Okay.
just threw it away. I just swiped it away. I'm sorry. I hope they find them. We wish him well. You
Good
know
luck,
what I mean?
kid. Good luck.
Good luck, young lad. At least we know it was not Ghislaine Maxwell. She's in prison
Well,
right now.
that's what they say. They say she's in prison. Who
That's-
knows?
Yeah,
I haven't
did you see a
seen any
picture of
evidence.
Diddy? Diddy's looking bad in jail, dude. Have you seen Diddy?
Nah.
looks
He
sickly.
damn, is he gonna kill himself soon?
He looks like a crackhead. He looks like he's not doing well. At least if you can't believe anything anymore. It's fucking the AI and the
That's
yada
true.
yada.
It could just be AI.
I don't even know. You don't even know anymore. How crazy! I can't believe anything anymore. I hate to talk about AI again. This is what happened. I'm not drinking today. I drank my last 2 beers
Oh,
yesterday
alright.
playing The Walking Dead. So now I'm gonna just make everybody sad for 2 hours. It's crazy. Anyway, I don't know. Diddy looks not great. Let me see if I can pull a picture. Up
Yeah, I
real
mean,
quick.
it's karma hitting him finally. I never liked the fucking guy. He ruined Biggie.
I didn't.
If you ask me.
I never understood who he was really, to be honest, because I'm a young lad, and people be like Puff
For the
Daddy,
past.
but then I was
Ugh.
just like, he was a rapper. I didn't realize he was a
Sort of.
producer until
Yeah, he
whatever.
was mostly a producer, but then I don't know.
Produced,
I just hated the whole
sexual
vibe.
assault.
And yeah, he produced a lot of that.
A lot.
Oh,
Some would say
God.
that's his biggest production. His largest export is sexual assault, which is wild.
Well, he's basking in the results right now, so see where it gets you. Fuck him. I was watching. I didn't watch your stream last night, but yeah, I've been following your Walking Dead saga. I find it fascinating because I definitely didn't get that far on my initial
It's insane.
playthrough years and ages ago. But that game's fucking dope, man. I'm digging it.
It's nice because, and I cut it short last night because I didn't eat dinner.
Okay. I wondered why it
And
wasn't on because I checked. I was like maybe an hour late,
It
and I
was
was like,
only
oh,
like
it's
an
not
hour
even
and
on.
change.
Fuck.
I decided, these beers that I got now, they're fucking
Those are
insane.
citrus ones or whatever the fuck it is. What is it?
The
Fruit punch or
sour
something?
monkeys, dude.
Yeah.
They're like sour. I don't know what they like. Taste like Warhead apple juice almost.
How many
And
cases you
they're
got
fucking.
now?
Oh, I only buy them one at a time. If I bought
Oh,
fucking,
okay. That's good.
if I bought three packs, I'd get cirrhosis. They're so good. They're so smooth, and then you drink one of them and you're fucking buzzed. And then especially me, like I don't drink like that. Now I do, but my body
Getting
still
there.
doesn't know. So it's I didn't eat since lunch yesterday, and then I was like, let me throw a couple of these back. I threw the first one
Oof.
back, and I was like contemplating saving the second one for tonight. I was like, bro, what? Drinking one beer? What are you, some sort of fucking damn
Oh
liberal?
God.
What are you doing? So I drank the second one. The second one, I felt hammered, bro. I was so tired, and I had to wake up early today because I had a meeting at fucking 6:30 on a job site.
Oof.
So I was like, all right, we're going to bed. I texted my wife. This is how hammered I was. My wife went next door to help my fucking sister-in-law with some brother's birthday. It's my brother-in-law or my brother-in-law's birthday. My brother-in-law's birthday is today, so they're they're over there doing their girl things. It's like fucking what 10:30, 10 o'clock here, something crazy. And and I fucking text my wife. I go, hey, come to bed, dude. Papa's feeling something,
God.
Put it at that. I sent the text. I put my phone down. Or I'm sorry, I sent the text and I opened up Instagram and I laid in my bed and scrolled Instagram and I was asleep. I fell asleep completely. She came back. She woke me up. I gave her my water unprompted, just my whole cup of water. I was like, yeah, just take it. She goes, what the fuck is he saying? And I just fell back asleep. That's how the night
Lucky
went.
girl. Damn.
Yo, I be putting it down, dude. I be putting it down, dude.
Yeah.
So that's
all right.
That's how it be sometimes. Makes me sad.
The doobies like that sometimes, bro.
So I was just trashed. I was so trashed off of 2 brews, and it wasn't good. And usually I have a coffee or something too. So then it's like the coffee keeps you up, even though the beer brings you down.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't drink those two
you gotta
together.
do downers. No, it's
Yeah,
probably
might as
not
well-
good. I like coffee and beer unless you're drinking White Russians or something. That's a weird mix of
Yeah, that's not a
coffee
white
type.
Russian. It's like a
black
it's like a
Russian.
mulatto Russian.
I think it is a black Russian, isn't it? There's something. Or what do you put in coffee? There is some
It's
kind
more
of
brown.
liquor you put in coffee.
Bailey's.
Bailey's, yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I've never done that.
We do that on
Is that
Christmas
the wave?
morning.
Why?
I don't know. It might be a white guy thing, but yeah, me and my wife, like every Christmas morning, so we could deal with the kids going crazy. We just like, and that's like the only time I drink throughout the year, to be honest. I don't drink ever anymore. But we throw Baileys in the coffee on Christmas morning. I don't know. It's like tradition now. Just to take
Do
the
you
edge off.
guys do like the alcoholic eggnog? Is all eggnog alcoholic? No, right? It's
Nah,
just-
nah. 'Cause you can get the cartons at the fucking grocery store that are just regular shit. But nah, I think you can buy it mixed or you can mix your own. But I don't really do the eggnog thing.
I'm not an
Eggnog's
eggnog
alright.
guy.
Yeah,
It's
we don't care.
eggnog and Fight Club are right there, neck and neck.
They're tied.
They're
They're
tied.
pretty
Tied.
similar. Yeah, they're pretty similar.
I could do with or without either one. You know what
You
I
got
mean?
the alcoholic eggnog's more like Tyler Durden and
even
Regulars.
without, it's just not. It's just what is eggnog? It's just eggs, no? With like milk.
Yeah, I don't know if there's I don't know. They probably use some kind of chemical now to imitate flavors, but it's like some milky type shit with a spiciness, sort of. Not spice, but you never had eggnog ever?
Eggnog.
You've
I
had
mean, I've
it.
taken sips. I've taken
Okay.
sips. I don't like it. Eggnog, historically also known as
like
a
melted-
milk punch or an egg milk punch, when alcoholic beverages are added, is a rich, chilled, sweetened, dairy-based beverage traditionally made with milk, cream, sugar, egg yolk, and whipped egg white. A distilled spirit such as brandy, rum, whiskey, or bourbon is often a key ingredient. Throughout North America, Australia, and some European countries, eggnog is traditionally consumed over the Christmas season,
Yeah.
from early November to late December. It's just milk and eggs, which I've never been
Too
like,
thick. Too
yo,
dry.
yo, you know what this glass of milk could take? A fucking couple of nice eggs,
Who
dude.
thought of that? What the
Never.
fuck?
Never. Do these fucking Norwegians. Who invented eggnog? Let's figure that out for a second, because this is the questions that these people come to this podcast to
Check
you know,
AI.
see.
It knows.
I would never.
It's kind of like
have AI I
melted
put
ice
my-
cream, sort of. Melted vanilla
I
ice
don't-
cream.
I don't think
Sort
it
of.
tastes that good.
Oh.
I don't think it tastes as good as ice cream.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not as good, but it's a similar kind of vibe. Like if we were just drinking ice cream.
Let's see here. God,
Come on, who made it? I'm thinking.
earliest
made in
documents of
Denmark.
eggnog? Earliest documents of eggnog
Or Germany.
date to 1775 when Maryland clergyman and
Maryland, United States?
philologist. I guess so.
What?
God,
an
damn,
American
I wish I didn't
invention?
I
That's
wish
the
I didn't know
legacy
that.
of America? Eggnog and
I wish I didn't know that. Maryland, dude.
eggnog and baseball? Is that it?
No,
Is
it
that
has
all
to
we
be
got?
English. This has to be an English thing. Tell me it's English. No, I think it's
Maryland?
Where was Maryland in 1775? It can't be. We didn't have Baltimore. We didn't have I don't think we had Baltimore. So it's
When did Christopher
1775?
Columbus sail the blue? That was like
1492.
72 or something? Oh, okay.
14, almost 15. By the way, shout out Christopher Columbus. Everybody hates him.
Oh, I'm cool
I
with
think
Columbus.
I think he's cool.
He's an ancestor,
You know.
I think.
What
Good
if you
lineage.
discover a new land? You should be able to rape and rob a few people. It's a whole new land. That's all yours. You know?
Yeah, hey, that's all you gotta do. Medieval Europe is what Grok says. Likely in
okay.
England. It says
Thank
they don't
heavens.
know. It's unclear though the origin.
No, that's fine. Why do you keep using Grok, dude? Elon's cucked. I thought you were gonna go to ChatGPT. That's Donnie T's new pride and joy. He's gonna start giving this
It's
Altman
too
guy a
expensive,
bunch of money.
bro. I mean, I know you can use the free version, but I
Use
like
the
to
free.
get more stuff out of it. So, but in Grok or X, yeah, Grok is the cheapest model AI out there. I did the comparisons. It offers a lot for the price.
I
But
just
don't
typed.
know.
I just gave my resume to ChatGPT, and it fucking spit out I've always been so proud of my resume.
Oh, damn, you're
'cause I've always built a fucking mean
for real
resume.
about this. Yeah.
And I just gave it my resume tonight, and it spits out, dude, some fucking shit. It it's steroids for your professional
Makes you
life,
sound
ChatGPT.
perfect for any job.
And I go, God damn, dude.
Why ain't they hiring this guy?
Why aren't they? Well,
We gotta
it's
get
just
this guy
fucking-
in there.
They better not ever find out that I use ChatGPT or I'll be fucked, dude. But it's, mwah. They say that like teachers now can figure. You know, they used to have like when I was in school, it used to be, you submit like an essay or something online, and then the system can check if it was plagiarized if you copy and
right.
paste it off of Wikipedia or something. Now they've got to create all kinds of new shit to figure out if AI wrote your essay or not.
Yeah, new algorithms.
Because it's kids are just. I think we talked about this last week, but they don't know. They don't know how to fucking do school or anything.
No,
without
and they won't. It's
ChatGPT.
only going to get worse. Like, the more it
Yeah, I
gets
think-
implemented, they're not going to be able to stop it from being used everywhere. School, shit. Like,
Honestly, I need to use it more. I feel like I need to use it more. I'm starting to fall into that camp where I'm like, God damn, dude. Do I develop a relationship with ChatGPT? Yo, what if me and ChatGPT just started like just flirting with the idea of fucking,
ChatGPT
dude? Like,
just
we didn't
knows
fuck,
me.
but like, we just flirted with the idea a little bit. No? I don't think that'd be a bad.
I mean, to
thing.
each his own. You got to do what you got to do, bro. Whatever feels right, right? That's
I
the
think so.
vibe. Yeah.
I think that's the wave, so to speak.
The wave. We still use that
Yeah.
terminology? The wave.
Oh yeah, I use it all the time. I don't know if that's the correct terminology.
Hey, you're getting
or
up
what
there,
have you.
bro.
I am so
you hip
old,
with
dude. I
the
feel
kid
so
shit?
old. I'm not at all. I'm not. I listened to some of the kids talk. What was it the other day, dude? The other day. Oh, the other day. This was like 3-4 weeks ago. School was still like going. My son, every once in a while, you know, I'd send him to the after school program, and then we would, I'd pick him up, and they would have. It's called Kona Ice, is the name of the company.
I've heard of this.
But it's just a lady with a fucking food truck that has like she serves shaved ice, and then on the side of the food truck she has different levers.
Okay,
that you pull.
yeah.
You like use your spoon to pull the lever. You put your spoon in a hole, it fucking pull the lever like a thing, and then it drips the thing into your cup of ice. And
Sounds
and
explicit, but go ahead.
I can't explain what a waste of money this is, but whatever. The kid likes it, and whatever. The kids are all fucking huddled around the truck, and one kid was like, "Yo, I got the Strat. I got the Strat." I was like, "What, dude?" And he goes, "Oh, this is peak performance right now." I'm just like, "What?"
Really?
You're at a Kona Ice truck. Have some fucking decency here. Just talk like a fucking person for 2 seconds. You're not playing Fortnite right now. I got mad, dude.
I got this.
I got mad. I
Strat.
shouldn't have. I got the Strat. Hold on, this is Strat right here.
You're doing
Dude,
like a
what?
suicide blend. Figured it out for the first time.
Basically, that's what my son did. By the way, all my son did was just like, "Yo, I want a little bit of this, a little bit of this," and he didn't put enough to flavor his ice. So you know what happened is that I just got cherry, and just doused my shit in cherry, like a hefty
Until
cherry.
it starts melting and it's pretty
And
much just
until
a juice.
cherry syrup.
drink. Yeah.
So I did that. My son got a little bit of everything, and he didn't put enough to really soften, melt the ice or
Yeah.
like flavor
So
the
it's
ice.
just on the
So he
top.
took 4 bites. He took 4 bites, and he goes, "Yo, I don't want this, Dad." So I go, "Take mine," and he ate mine, and I just sat there with a fucking cup of ice in my fucking hand that I paid $7 to some fucking white lady for, dude.
Parenthood, bro. Welcome
God
to the
damn it,
party,
dude.
pal.
These people drain you dry.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's fucking insane.
Prices are only going crazier and crazier. So
$7 a cup of ice, Ghost. I'm in
you
the
better
wrong
not quit
business.
that job, bro.
I'm in the
Oh, no.
wrong business. I better fucking go get a food
Oh, get a
truck with some
Kona Ice truck.
I got a Kona Ice truck, and it's just liquor. It's just different types of liquor. And it's only marketed to kids. It's only marketed to
I didn't see that
I
twist
will
coming.
not
Damn.
but hey, come on, dude, schizophrenic.
Oof.
I'll have these kids beating their own asses in the parking lot, dude.
Yo, Kona Ice / Fight Club.
Yo, that was fucking stupid. That's a great idea. I need to fucking pocket that one. That is trademark, by the way. Anybody listening?
Yes, if you say it, it's trademark. You just gotta like copyright it.
I think it's a crazy time. I want to say that I did see something that brought to my attention just how fucking wild things are on the topic of just how shit things are. Uh, I saw the guy. I don't know if you saw it. I posted in the channel, one of the channels. I think a console channel maybe. Game Freak, the developers behind the hit franchise Pokemon, have, I guess, left Nintendo to make their own game. Not left Nintendo permanently, but they just branched out, and they're working under the Xbox deal. They're working with Xbox to release a game, and it's called Beast of Reincarnation. And I don't know if you saw this trailer, Ghost.
I didn't watch it. I saw you posted it, but yeah, I
The
didn't
game
watch
looks
trailer.
insane. It's like a futuristic. Humans are all extinct, almost all extinct. And there's these beasts that are there for some reason, and they're this lady's just fucking fighting all these crazy giant animals and doing all kinds of ninja deflects and yada yada. It looks like Sekiro mixed with like something else, really, with like Ghost of Tsushima and
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
fucking
I'm
what's
watching
that
it now.
game? For Horizon. It's like
Crazy world.
Horizon and Ghost of Tsushima had a baby.
It's like Elden Ring,
At least that's what it looks like. Almost
Dark
maybe
Souls
Elden
fighting
Ring-ish.
style or something.
I hope not. I hope it's not a Souls-like, but it kind of does
don't
have
know,
that
it
vibe.
does
I can
look
see
like
that.
it. Well, everyone's taking that now. Everyone's just running with it. That's the wave, bro.
Bro, but look how good that game looks.
Does look good.
And then look at Pokemon Scarlet. And tell me, I saw people shitting blood over the Pokemon Scarlet update for the Switch 2. And the biggest thing that they were like, yo, this is peak, was that there was a windmill that would only spin at like fucking 2 frames a second.
Oh,
And
God.
in the Switch 1, and now it spins at a normal speed. They're like, they fixed the windmill.
Oh God, that's the
And I
thing
was
I'm
like, bro,
hyped
these
on.
Nintendo fans are so lobotomized, dude. It's insane. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it
I don't
looks kinda
understand.
weak. Very cartoony. I don't
Now
know, but
compare
that's
that now-
Pokemon.
Yeah,
It
but
is
that
a
doesn't matter. They
cartoony
could
kid
do.
Kid game for
They
kids.
could do crazy shit with They have the capability to make it
guess.
look better.
Yeah.
To make it look better.
So what do you
bro.
want Pokemon to be, like, realistic looking though? Is that
It
what they
doesn't
should
have
be
to
going
be.
for, or you just want like
It
a
doesn't have to be.
stylized cartoon, like anime-esque type of thing or something? Is that
It
what
could be
you would want?
like that. It could be more anime-esque. It doesn't even have to. It could be like, all I'm saying is that they have the capability to make it fluid. If you play Pokemon Scarlet, the combat's not very like, like visually pleasing.
Well, look
You know
what
what
it
I
has
mean?
to
The
run
camera
on.
angles are fucking
Run on
shit.
fucking Switch.
That's the thing, right? The camera angles are shit. The Pokemon movements are fucking corny. They have the potential to make these Pokemon like really fight out here and not just go and then move their hand forward and then a fist emoji hits the other Pokemon. That's what happens in Scarlet. You could have these Pokemon like run up to somebody and fucking throw hands.
So it's not
And
turn-based.
they just don't do it. It is turn-based.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is that, like, for instance, let's say you got a focus match punch or something like that, some move, right? Your Pokemon just does this. It's in place. He'll just
right,
throw a
that's
hand.
old school
And
like
he's
Nintendo.
And he's 10 feet away from the guy, and then just a punch emoji pops up on this thing. If you're going to make an open world game like that where everybody's kind of in your face and yada yada, let's make these things fight for real. And it's just this thing. And you're right. It 100%
I
has
see
to
what
do
you're
with
saying, then.
100% it has to do with the hardware that these guys are running. But then it's just look what happened. Look how fucking bottlenecked Nintendo has this industry. At their corner of this industry is that you're keeping people that can create a game like this, like the fucking Beast of Reincarnation, and you having them work on dog shit because of the limitations that you're putting on them. And you're one of the biggest gaming companies in history. You own the largest franchise of all time. Ooh, it cut off. It didn't really play. Was that?
Okay.
Was
Figured
that?
it was- That was just. I don't know if it's playing yet. Does it play? Do I got to turn the
off?
volume up? Let me test it. Can you hear it?
It's broken.
Damn, that's weird. All right,
I know what it is. I can make out what it is. I'm not sure though.
Did that play?
No.
All right, so we're having issues with the sound effects again. All right, I don't know. All right, I'm going to have to get rid
God
of the sound
damn it.
effects. It doesn't work.
These fucking. I know who I blame. God Damn it. Where's Kanye when you need him? Kanye's not even a Nazi anymore, by the way. He's like a normal guy. He changed the song to like Hallelujah or whatever instead of Heil whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, I
think
didn't
that's
follow
what I heard.
that. Was it him that changed it, or was he forced to
I
change
don't
it?
know anymore. That's the
probably
thing. You don't know anymore. You don't know anymore.
You don't know.
Dude.
Could be
Everybody's
AI.
flip-flopping. Everybody's AI. Kanye's Elon's apologizing to Trump. Everything is just a roller coaster. Life is Fight Club right now, to be honest with you. Everybody's just going one way and then out the other way.
Yeah,
And it's just not. How do you feel about this
all
whole
over.
Elon thing? Because I got to be honest with you. Elon kind of has lost his fucking mind a little bit. And then you find out he's been on ketamine for fucking 12 months or whatever. His entire
Oh, is
time
that
running the
true?
fucking thing. I think
Oh.
it is.
Yeah,
He's been on ketamine. Just in a K-hole telling the government how to spend its money.
I mean, it explains the fucking the way he acts on stages and such. He's a fucking wild guy. There's definitely something up with him, whether it's ketamine or he's just
insane.
autistic as fuck. But there's definitely something wrong with him. Either
Being
way,
autistic as fuck and on ketamine is probably kind of bad. No,
it's either bad or it's
It
a
can't be the
superpower.
best.
I don't know. It goes either way, I think, because he is the richest man on the planet. So there's something happening there that's right. But
was he on ketamine during his PayPal days? Question: how long has he been on ketamine? I wonder. Was he on ketamine when he had no hair?
Yeah. Did the
Remember when he was
ketamine
bald,
help
by the
him
way? No
grow
one talks
hair?
about this. He was bald. If that's the case, I'm going to take ketamine. By the way, if ketamine gives you hair,
It was just super thin.
fine, I'll take it.
It was very thin.
My hair's
hair.
thinning bad. It's turning not good.
That's why I wear a hat. My hair's horribly
Let's-
thin. It's horrible.
Let's do ketamine then and see what happens.
I'm
You
gonna
and me.
try it.
Let's get into ketamine. You know you can buy ketamine on the internet. You know the problem is that, and I think I talked about this, but I'll talk about it again. The internet gives you can buy anything on the internet now. It's a real fucking problem too.
This is a bad
How much-
invention. Al Gore fucked us with
ads-
this internet.
The
Fucking guy.
ads that I get on Instagram, and my phone's listening to me talk about this right now, so I'll get a bunch of them still.
Yep.
Dude, I'm getting like infusers. Like you can make your own olive oil with like weed. Like you put olive oil in it, and then you
jeez.
put weed like nuggets in another compartment, and it infuses the olive oil with weed, so then you can cook with weed oil.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking carts that you can ship from fucking God knows where. And if you buy one, you get one. It's like 2 fucking grams of a cart. and
Wait a
then they
minute. What are
don't
you
tell what it
talking
is, they
about
just
around
tell you
your
it's
phone?
legal. Reefer.
I thought you were. I thought that was a thing of the past.
Here's the thing, Ghost.
Just
It
us
is a
like
thing of the
discussing
past.
it.
It's just discussing it, just being angry about it, just going to my friend and being like, "Bro, weed's everywhere on my phone." Then I just get more and more. and more.
Yeah, won't stop.
And I'm getting mushroom chocolates advertised on my phone right now.
Cheech and
All
Chong
kinds of
mushroom
shit. I
chocolates
just
or
got
something.
ketamine. I just got ketamine.
Are you
therapy
kidding me? They're throwing ads out there for
advertisements on my
ketamine.
phone.
What?
And I'm like, God damn it, dude. What is
Nuh-uh.
going on? Because I made fun of my buddy's like a real Elon stan. And I was making fun of him because I was like, oh, you're fucking heroes in a K-hole half the time, dude. You're a fucking stand-up, red-blooded American, walk the line guy. And then ever since then, I've been getting fucking it's like little cubes. They look like sugar cubes for a fucking horse, dude. It's just ketamine. You put in your lips. Some lady's taking a lipper of ketamine.
Well, yeah, isn't that
It's
like
crazy.
horse tranquilizer or some shit? Ketamine or what was it
makes sense to
originally?
me.
Or
I think so.
Something like that. Yeah.
I'm afraid to look it up. It's gonna just my kids are gonna get fucking
Yeah, don't search that. shit.
my kid's gonna get ads on his Switch of fucking ketamine therapy.
The ketamine dealer talking to him through the new Switch chat option.
To the Switch
Just
chat. No,
pop
he's still
up
got an
there.
old Switch. Thank God. Did you see the fucking Switch chat? Supposedly like it's dog shit.
I hear a lot of the Switch 2 is not great. I guess it's a nice upgrade, but if for the Switch, but who cares? Yeah, Nintendo's like you said, man. They are a poison, and it's a shame that everyone just buys into it. Night and Crafty, part of the problem.
Yeah, Night and Crafty. God damn it. Crafty was playing it yesterday, I think.
Is he enjoying it?
I don't know. I didn't. I was already.
Okay.
I was in my own little.
Yeah, you
K-hole,
were.
dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It just makes no sense. I think Nintendo's starting to like replace Joy Cons for free right now because so many people are having like Joy Con issues.
What with the new one?
already? Yeah.
Oh my God! How can
Nintendo's
after
been
the
like,
fucking
yo, if you're
Switch?
fucking having,
How are they having these problems again?
they use the same goddamn modules.
What the fuck? Think they would learn?
I don't know, man.
They don't care though. They
I
know
don't
that
know.
they'll still sell it, and now they can sell the replacement. Well, they'll probably give them replacements for free for
They'll
like a
give the-
limited,
I think they'll
limited
give the-
time. It'll be a
yeah.
limited time thing. You gotta act now, and then it'll be like $60 to replace one Joy-Con or something. Probably more than that, to be honest.
It's gonna be
$80.
90. It's
90?
$70 to replace these now. The ones for the Switch One are $70.
Yeah, it's
For-
fucking crazy.
It's fucking insane.
God, that's fucked up. I got no interest.
At all. Did
Never.
you see the new Xbox?
Yeah, they're
handheld?
pulling a Switch out of nowhere. It's just a ROG Ally, right?
Yeah. Basically,
Xbox
It's just gonna be
branded.
hot. I
But,
think it's gonna be hot.
It's a
I'll tell you
Steam
what,
competitor.
I'm gonna wait to see how it is. My brother says he's gonna get one on release. My brother's already been eyeballing the Ally for a little bit,
Oh, so this was the thing that pushed him
and
over
so
the edge.
he was like, yeah, I've already been eyeballing the Ally. I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna get this on launch. And I always am against buying anything on launch these days,
Yeah.
except GTA 6. But
Fuck yeah.
um,
How much is
I'm gonna
it?
wait and see.
How much is it?
I don't
They
know. Let's
announced?
check. I didn't do too much research.
How much? I'll check with.
I
I'll
tried
check with
to do-
Grok. You check with whatever.
You fucking.
The Xbox ROG
bro.
Ally. And they got two versions, I think. I think I saw there was a ROG Ally X and a regular. It's
can't
not.
see it.
They didn't announce it yet.
It's not even released yet.
They say it might range between $499 and $599, but there's no set price for sure. The X might be priced at $800 or more. Wow,
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds
not-
fucking crazy. I ain't going in that crazy.
It depends how strong it is, though, bro. I gotta be honest with you. If it's fucking $800 and you get 120 frames at 2K,
Is it gonna be that much better than the Steam Deck you got now?
Steam Deck's not great. for,
Really?
Like
What?
heavy games like that. For graphically intensive games like let's say a Baldur's Gate, bro. I gotta play Baldur's Gate at low settings, and I gotta lower my frames to 40 to
It
max out.
probably
At 40.
still looks fine though on that size screen, lowered
it's
settings and
okay.
lower frame rate.
If you get to a place like the what's the Shadow Realm or whatever after the Underdark, where you get that shadowed land, the cursed lands. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
That is like borderline unplayable because you can't see because the fog textures don't load right.
Okay.
Because you have it on such low settings. Otherwise, you're right. It's fine. It's not a big deal. The Steam Deck shines in emulation. It'll play a game like Days Gone. I played Days Gone for fucking ever on Steam Deck. It's definitely got its place. But if you can get this ROG Ally, again, I think the Steam Deck is like, excuse me, it's a 720p system. If you can get the ROG Ally at fucking 2K 120, that'd be worth 800 in my opinion, dude. With a fucking 1 terabyte internal SSD, PCIe 4 or 5. Come on, bro.
Okay.
That shit hit.
Okay.
I'd pay
Yeah,
that.
technology's
I'd give my
improved
Steam Deck
since
to my
then.
fucking kid. And then I would never have to buy another Switch game again.
Yeah. Anything you can do to not have to buy Nintendo, I think, is the way. It's the wave. Make it happen.
People are gonna crack the Switch 2, by the way, soon. I think it's gonna happen sooner than people anticipate. Yeah, you're gonna have to you gotta crack a couple eggs, dude.
Sure.
You gotta crack a couple eggs. But I think that it's gonna be done, and I'm gonna have a nice Switch 2. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think so.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
doubt
tell you
it.
this. My curiosity with this Xbox Ally yada yada is if it has a desktop mode to run Windows, because then I can start modding my Steam games, and that's the big thing with the Steam Deck
Right.
is if you download Steam games, you can't mod them because a lot of the mods don't run on Linux, And there's workarounds. You can fucking upload Windows on your Steam Deck and yada yada, but you got to reserve certain space and fucking bop, bop. I don't care about any of that. I'm not trying to solve for X here. I just want to play a game, you know? Uploading ROMs is already such a hassle. So much of
Really?
a hassle. You got to fucking load them. You got to download them, and then you got to fucking
Put 'em on
upload them to
SD
a flash
card or
drive.
something. Yeah.
You got to put them on a flash drive, and then insert the flash drive into the Steam Deck, because you can't just put your Steam Deck directly to your computer because it gets lost in translation somehow there. So you have to put them on a flash drive, put the flash drive in the Steam Deck, open up desktop mode, move the file over. It moves slower because you're on a flash drive. It takes a little bit. Then you got to fucking get back into Switch, handheld mode and yada yada. It's so many steps
Damn,
that I just
crazy.
I always end up taking like 6 games at once, or whatever I could fit. If it's like a bigger like Switch game, 2 games at once or whatever.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Because doing it one game at a time just makes no sense, dude. You'll be there forever. It's not
fucking
bad, though. I'm sorry, I'm
workarounds.
going on a fucking dork rant here. No reason.
No, it's all right.
What'd you do this week, dude?
Nothing, bro. I worked and I slept like all week.
That's
It's been crazy.
all it's been. All
Yeah.
it's been.
Yeah, it's too much. Too much going on. But
I'm ready to
hoping
watch.
to-
I did watch the first episode of the
Of what?
show, The Last of Us 2, the season 2.
Oh,
of The
okay,
Last of
okay.
Us.
Yeah, you started
Did
it.
we talk about that?
I think you might have went into it a little bit, or maybe that was just in the Discord where you mentioned.
I did watch
it,
I watched the first episode, and I gotta be honest, it's just not. I don't think it's gonna hit. Kaiser says I gotta keep going, and I'm gonna keep going.
I'm
But
gonna watch
one,
it
I
for
just-
Kaiser eventually.
I literally am gonna watch. I'm gonna give it a solid. I'm not gonna hate on it until it deserves it. And right now I will say it deserves it, but it's not completely an atrocity. It's just
You're one episode in. Is that
I'm
it?
one episode in.
Okay, so
That's
who
it.
knows?
I just watched one episode. I'll spoil it real quick and just say they got my boy Joel doing therapy, which is so dumb. Joel would never do therapy. Joel's a fucking man's man, dude. Joel
Oh, he
fucking
didn't
travels
do that in the
countries,
game then.
Never. Joel would rather fucking kill himself than do therapy, dude. You kidding me? The Joel I know handles the problem like goddamn man.
That's
Just
right.
goes out and takes his anger out on a fucking zombie or a pedestrian or whatever.
Damn, I can't wait till you see the twist, which you know nothing about, I'm sure.
Oh, I play the game.
I know, we all know.
Right.
Everyone knew like the day that the fucking
Yeah, that got
game
spoiled.
came out.
Yeah, that got spoiled for me fucking early, and I was sad.
Like
about
seriously, the weekend that Last of Us 2 dropped, like people were spoiling it left and
it. I
right
was
everywhere.
so angry about it, and
Yeah.
I try to avoid. I think I'm pretty spoilers for the most part. They got me, and I was so fucking pissed off when I found out. And I knew I wasn't gonna play it for fucking God knows how long.
It
That's the
took
other
you
thing.
what, 4 years? Is that about when it came out? Something like that?
I think so. I think it came out on PS4, but it might have been more than 4 years.
Was nah, I don't think 2 came out. Well, yeah, no, you're probably right actually, because part 1 came out on PS3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay,
2020, 5 years.
okay. Well, not
June
too
19,
far off.
2020.
Damn, right now the mix of the pandemic,
That's insane.
scamdemic.
Scam, damn it. Yo, remember that, by the way? No one talks about that, by the way, that we just shut down everything forever. And then now we don't talk about it anymore? That's crazy.
Well, I think we don't want to remember the fucking
Never forget.
nonsense bullshit that we were put through by our loving
Never
government.
forget.
Bunch of fucking craziness, and everyone just went along with it. That's what pisses me off, bro. Just
I
no
remember.
questions asked, and people who did ask
this isn't-
questions were silenced. It was like, what the fuck is going on here? People don't see something weird's going on here, and everyone was just like, hey, don't fucking argue, don't ask questions.
That was the big thing when I was delivering at that time.
Oh, you were yeah, that's right. Okay.
And because we didn't even know each other. Probably when COVID first started.
2020, 2020, I thought maybe.
didn't know each other.
I forget the timeline.
I think we met each other, like,
exactly.
I think we met each other like either end of 2020 or beginning of 20. Because
Was
I
it
had
late?
just started.
Okay.
It was like mid 21, bro. Because I had just started the company that I'm at now. When we met, I think I was
Nah,
on the
'cause
tail end of delivery. I promise. I don't want to get into the details of
well, then I knew of you
because
because I
of
knew you were when you were delivering mail. Because I like in my
no.
mind I
So
remember
when we
asking
met,
you
I
like
was
mail
delivering mail.
questions, and you were still delivering mail. Yeah. Okay.
So all right, I'll just say whatever. When I interviewed to help to help on the show with you,
Right.
I was still delivering mail. But then when I finally got picked, I
Oh,
had just
so it was
started.
right at the transition.
It was like
Damn.
right at the transition.
Well, that was a
you know,
big couple months.
I got
for
my pussy right when we started hitting it hard. And
What's up, Ginger?
what up, Gingy? Gingy! Shrek 2 reference. Go watch it. It's a great film. It's better than Fight Club.
Oh God,
the-
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2?
I mean, Shrek
Shrek
2's
2?
good, but
Shrek
Well,
2's
Fight Club,
top.
it's too different. You can't
Stop.
compare
Hold
that.
on. We're gonna pause. Whatever.
You can't
Don't let me
compare
forget about
genres
COVID.
like that.
Yes, you can. You totally can.
You can't. You can't compare like a kids movie with adult
I
humor
totally can.
suddenly added in to a violent R-rated schizophrenic fever dream movie. I don't think.
Hold on.
Apples
The
and oranges.
IMDb scored lower, so I'm going to Rotten Tomatoes to see if I can justify it. Boom. 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, dude. You kidding me? I think Fight Club's like a 70. Hold
I
on.
don't think so. 70 on Rotten Tomatoes. I think someone posted that in Discord, and it was like 89 or 90.
It's 81. This one's 89, dude. Suck my huevos.
Oh God.
Suck my huevos,
81.
dude.
You probably
I'm
got.
only looking at the tomato meter. I'm not looking at the fans. Fuck the fans, dude.
Oh,
We're talking critics. The critics are
you
right
gotta
when I
respect
want them
the
to be.
critics. Yeah.
When they justify my points of view,
Shit. Of
believe 'em.
course.
Dude, when COVID first started, when I was delivering mail, they were all about like you gotta wear, your
The
mask while you're
fucking mask.
doing the thing.
Ooh.
And I was big, like off rip. I'll never forget like the day everything started shutting down. I went to urgent care because I was sick and I needed a note for the doctor or whatever. I think I fucking had a UTI or something. I don't know. And I mean,
Your pussy was.
my pussy. I just got the new
Fucked up.
pussy,
Yeah.
or I was in the works of getting it. It was just settling in. I had to let it settle. You pour foundation. You gotta let the foundation settle.
Yeah, that yeast. Will
So yeah, yeast. That's crazy. Baking a cake and
God.
and so I was watching a video. There was a guy, Tactical Toolbox, I think is his name, and he's a gun guy on YouTube. And he dropped a video, and he goes, "This is going to be deleted, so click on this link to watch it online now, and save the video." Yada yada. 20-minute documentary on how COVID was planned from the fucking beginning, and yada yada. They had practiced this back in 2015 or whatever. And I watched it in the fucking, while I'm waiting for the doctor to come to the urgent care. And I'm trying to listen to it lowly because everybody's freaking out, and I don't want to fucking look like a kook. So I was like, God damn, hold on. I felt like I was listening to the fucking like a JFK file or something.
Yeah.
And from that moment, I was like, this is a load of shit, dude. They're just trying to fucking whatever. And so the post office was like, you gotta wear your mask. So I went with a bandana. I would wear a bandana.
That's what
And they would be like, yo, you got to make sure it covers your. I would wear it under my nose at first.
Yeah, I was never putting it under my nose.
They were like, you have to put it above your nose. If you don't do it, you're not working. I was like, well, I need the hours. I just bought a house. So I rolled the bandana up until like there was enough space to where I was just breathing normal air. So it was only covered to like up to here, the bandana. And then I wore it, and then nobody would say anything, and it was fine. But I was just always like, "Yo, you're so dumb." And then like getting down, delivered mail at like big apartment mailboxes, where you're there for a time, and fucking old people walk by, and they go, "He doesn't have his mask on." I'm like, "We're outside, fucking clown, Karen, just walk back,
Jesus.
get out of here, Lucille."
How fucking mental people got, yo.
That was crazy. It was crazy times. I mean, it's different.
Annoying.
So like, I didn't understand how bad it got in certain places, but then like you would talk to fucking Mikey or one of these guys that like lived in a state where they were like, "Hey, you can't go anywhere anymore."
Yeah,
And
anywhere.
if your grandma walks to fucking Publix, you should tell us so we can send the California National Guard to her house. And it's just, I was like, no fucking way, dude, because everything down here was like, hey, just be careful, you know. But they
Yeah,
didn't
you
really
were
shut
lucky there.
shit
Yeah, it
down
was
like
kinda-
that.
We were
And then
somewhere
I
in
was
the
delivering mail
mid-range,
every day, so they were
fucked up.
like, I was like, hey, do we not deliver mail now? And they go, are you kidding me? They go, you die with a letter in your hand. Well, you got to tell us where you're at before.
Yeah, you're an essential worker. Getting that
I was
mail
like,
out there.
yo, so essential, dude. I was like, I'm so essential, officer.
You had fucking people just like quarantining their mail and shit in their packages and shit and spraying everything with Lysol and freaking out.
Yo,
Yo,
people be
man,
doing that
people
shit.
are
That's
fucking
crazy,
nuts,
too.
bro. It was kind of funny if it wasn't so serious and such a fucking stampede on our
nuke the
rights. It was
economy
kind
a
of
little
funny
bit.
to look at shit. Well, it fucked the economy. They were fucking up all the small businesses with all these rules, but you could keep Walmart open and shit. Like nothing made sense. And the fact that, seriously, if anyone started questioning like what was going on, then they just got like silenced and pushed down and like, you know, the herd mentality, like, yeah, everyone just fucking with their pitchforks and torches, and it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you people,
Yo,
bro? You
I don't
guys are
remember who
all
this guy
insane.
is. I don't remember what state or city he's in charge of, but there's a city of it's like a mayor or a senator or somebody, and he's like, if you get your vaccination, I want you to think of this, and he holds up like a French fries from like Shake Shack. He goes, free fries. At the
Oh my
Shake Shack."
god, yeah.
And then he goes,
They were
"What, you're
giving
telling
all
me
kinds
this?
of shit.
You're telling me
Donuts.
this is there's like a burger element to this also?" He goes, "Is it too early to eat a burger?" The guy's like, "No, I think you're clear." He goes, "If you say it, I'm fine. Just think of this." He eats the burger. He goes, vaccinations." I'm like, "Oh god damn, dude, that's crazy, fucking insane, dude."
Yo, going into restaurants where, like, they were putting like plexiglass between
Shields,
booths.
yeah, bro.
And then, like, there were some people who were, like, taking bites and putting their mask back up in between bites and shit. It's like, what
Bro,
the fuck?
there was a guy. So when I got to my new job, I showed up. It was by the time I got to my
People are
new job, it was
stupid.
like mid 21, bro. Everybody was kind of already over it. It was already long. People
Well,
were
especially
pretty
down there, yeah.
and especially down here. And so
Yeah.
I remember I was like, man, I'm going to an uppity place because I was from the fucking post office, dude. You know, I was like, this is like a real respectable establishment. I was all dressed down, you know, but I brought a mask with me. I had instead of a bandana, I had one mask for occasions where I felt like I needed to wear a mask to be respectful. And it was like a black Dragon Ball Z mask where it had the like a Dragon Ball Z symbol in the middle, but it was
Oh, that
plain
looked good with
black,
your
and
Crocs.
nobody, the fire. It looks good without any fit. It works, dude. It was fucking clean. But I would carry it with me just in case. And when I walked in, nobody had masks on. Thank God. But the desk workers at the parts counters had these like plexiglass things in front of them.
Yeah.
And there was one guy, bro, that kept that shit up till like 2023.
Oh shit!
And
Yeah,
I was
there's a
like,
dude at
"Yo,
my
Brian,
work
what
who
are you doing, bro?"
kept his mask on until like last year. And it's, yeah, I'm just thinking the same thing. He was like a
Every
sort of
now and
reasonable
then.
guy, and it's just like, what the fuck? I don't care.
Every
I think
now
he
and
just
then I
liked
do see
hiding.
somebody. I see like an old lady or something at a Publix, and she's at the Publix with her mask on still.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro,
yeah.
it's 2025.
Yeah, I
Martha.
see. Yeah, you see that.
You know what I
still see
mean?
that.
What are you doing? Or the people that still wear a mask, but
Brainwashed.
there's people that still wear a mask down here, but they'll put it on under their nose. And I
Oh,
go,
well, then
"What
they're
are you doing?"
slowly getting there. So like in 10,
I don't
5,
think
10
so.
more
I don't
years, maybe they'll take it off.
5. I think it's brain damage. It's so much brain damage.
Yeah, breathing
So
all
much
that
brain
fucking
damage.
carbon monoxide or CO2 or whatever the fuck you breathe in of your own breath.
Yo, shout out CO2, bro.
Shout
It's
out,
good.
bro. You know
We
what? We
need-
don't
we
talk
need
about that
CO2.
much anymore.
We don't talk about that, and we should, because it's
Shame.
soda. Everybody
Sort
likes
of
soda. Nobody
essential.
wants to talk about what's inside of it. Is it bad for you to
H2O
drink?
too.
H2O. Haven't been drinking a lot of water lately.
You
either.
should.
I think that
You
was
get
a problem
dehydrated.
from yesterday. Also, I was very dehydrated last night, and I didn't drink a lot of water today. And I'm drinking coffee now, and I haven't drank
Well,
I'm
the
drinking a
coffee
lot
has
of
water
Coke.
in it, so you're all right, I think.
No, this coffee has fucking. It's just turpentine, bro. This is
It's thick.
espresso
It's thick
and
as
milk, daddy.
eggnog.
Yeah, this is bad. This is fucking. You could fucking put roofing tiles up with this thing, dude. This
Like
is
liquid
fucking.
tar just pouring
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
Well, sometimes you need that. I get it.
I need it. Oh, I'd be Betty by. I was fucking working right before this, so I was like, oh man, I'm tired. I'm cranky. Now I'm perked up. I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah.
like
I was
Elon.
about to fall asleep. Yeah, big. Do you say what? What about Elon? Big up
I
Elon.
felt like Elon.
Oh,
He's
crazy.
Big
Big up
wild
Elon.
right now.
He's
I
all
want
right.
to see him on Rogan again.
He's all right.
I need him on Rogan to defend his tweets.
He's going Theo Von. Theo Von's getting some like all kinds of guests all over the place. He had Arnold
Elon
Schwarzenegger
had
on?
JD Vance.
And
He had
JD
Arnold
Vance
Schwarzenegger. He
again?
just had JD Vance.
Yeah.
Did he have JD Vance on before? I don't think he did. I think he had
Yeah,
Trump.
no, he had Vance on. I think around the election. I think. I'm
Did he?
pretty sure.
I don't know.
And Trump.
Shout out Theo Vaughn. I don't know. I haven't listened to any podcasts in forever.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm actually on a Beatles kick again. I think there's some songs you would dig, bro. I'll have to make you a playlist. Spotify
Make me a playlist.
playlist.
I'll listen to it out of respect.
Because I'm telling you, man, like you
don't
think
get mad
of the
at me when I
Beatles
come on
if
here
you're
and shit on them.
if you're away from the Beatles or outside of the realm, you look at it, these poppy little love songs and shit like that. And I get it, but that's not really the Beatles. They have a deep fucking B-side collection, bro. It's crazy. There's some crazy.
Jude.
That sounds alright, but that's still
Won't make
one
you
of their
sad.
number ones are hit or miss for sure. I don't even listen to a lot of those, but I'm so entrenched in the whole catalog. But yeah, a lot of their deeper cuts are phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal.
Hey Jude fucking sucks.
Ginger
Yo,
hates
Ginger,
Hey
thank God
Jude.
we agree
God
on that, dude.
damn.
Thank God
Holy
we agree
crap.
on that. I was
Beatle
gonna fucking lose.
haters everywhere. Ginger, do you like any Beatles song? Because that's the question.
Okay, ready? Here's the deal. I love most of the
White Album's
White
all
Album. Racist.
Honey
That's gotta
Pie,
be
you like
racist.
Honey Pie? Weird song.
That's racist. Here's my challenge to you, Ghost.
All right, could you?
You have to win me over on the Beatles, but you can only use songs that have Yoko on them.
There's like one song with Yoko Ono that's actually a Beatles song. I could get you. You mean John Lennon songs? Then it's totally different.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
The Ballad
I
of
thought she was
John and
part of the
Yoko was the only like song I believe that's on a Beatles album that has Yoko on it.
And she's just yelling.
It's a good song though. She might be
Is
on
it, though?
"Happiness Is a Warm Gun." I'm not positive. That's a good song.
Happiness is a warm gun is a
Happiness
crazy.
is a warm gun.
That's
it's
a crazy fucking name.
It's a penis metaphor. I'm pretty sure.
A warm gun, your penis. That makes sense, to be
Yeah.
honest. If you
Shoot
grab
me
it
off.
by the balls, you can kind of
Ooh, while my
hold it like a
guitar-
gun.
Ginger, while my guitar gently weeps. Classic. Is it weeps? Wait, that sounds wrong.
It's a great fucking
While my guitar
rack.
gently weeps. Yeah, I think it is weeps. That's a great track. I'll put that
prefer-
on the playlist.
While my guitar gently weebs. It's a different.
I could have
It's
AI
actually-
edit it a little bit, just for you. Talk about Naruto and shit.
Yo, I've been watching hella. I'm on Demon Slayer again. I just started Demon Slayer again
Damn.
because they have a new season that came out and I didn't watch it, and I was like, man, but I haven't watched it in so long, like the whole show, I've just been getting after it. I started this
You are getting old.
what's it called?
Because that's
I'm
what
so
I do. I just revisit shit I'm
just
comfortable
revisit
with. You
things.
know what I mean? It's tough.
Well, because
to
they have a new
input
season,
new
so I
shit.
want to freshen
Oh,
my
so you're
mind,
trying to
you know?
catch up to new shit too. Okay.
Yeah. But I figured
know
might
it's
as well
still
just
going,
watch the
right?
whole thing.
I thought Demon Slayer was kind of an older anime.
Oh, dude, just wait. I mean, it's been around for a
Akira
few
or
years. It's
some
not.
shit.
I wouldn't say older. It's been around for I want to say like 5-6 years or so.
But still going. Okay.
Still going. I want to. My plan is to finish The Last of Us, and then I'm definitely gonna play Death Note for my wife, and I'm so excited to watch Death Note. I got my kid listening to fucking I finished the Dan anime. Shout out Knight and
Yeah, I don't
Fox,
even
who
know
tried to
what
put
this
me on it
is.
forever ago. Fire. It's a kid. Listen, Ghost. It's a kid that loses his nuts. Well,
Like
actually,
literally?
loses his dick. He loses his dick literally. He gets cursed by a
What?
ghost, and he fucking loses
I
his
want to
dick.
see that.
And then he has to try to get it back, but then the ghost lady gives him powers.
Are you kidding
Basically.
about this, or is this really the plot?
No, I swear to God. I swear to God. And it's funny because it doesn't take itself like serious, you know. It's one of those jokey animes, and but it's wacky and it's funny. The action scenes are pretty fucking dope, and then the kid ends up getting his dick back, but then the
Oh,
caveat
spoilers.
is he gets his dick back, but then he loses his balls, so they gotta find his balls.
What the fuck?
It's crazy, dude.
What the
I
fuck's
swear to
happening
God.
in Japan, bro?
I swear to God, it's
Yeah,
fucking
you're lucky
mad,
you canceled that trip.
dude. Yo, shout out Japan. I will go. I will figure out how to get to you. I just, you know.
Yeah, you
You
gotta
guys are
pay the
doing
Japan
crazy
tax.
shit.
Tourist
I don't want to pay the
tax.
Japan tax. If I could pirate a trip to Japan, I would, dude. To be honest with you, if I could
Get a
go
Ukrainian
on
or Russian,
roottracker.org and get a fake ticket to Japan and just go, and like a citizenship, you know, and it's just me with my eyes closed almost. I would go, for sure. I would go, but you know, I don't want to pay the tax. I'm cheap, dude. I'm cheap
Nah, I'm
right now.
with
My
it.
Jewish side's coming out.
Watch out for Kanye.
Yo,
Oh,
Kanye
he's
better
cool
not
now, he's
step
cool.
to me, dude. I'll defend. I saw a picture that I saw. It was like a
Watch out
GIF,
for the pizza ovens.
and it was. It said, "My girlfriend, babe, why does my bra only have one cup? Where is the other one?" And then it says, "Me securing a 0% loan in the house," and it's Donald Trump hanging out with a bunch of Jews. He's got a yarmulke on, and I just thought that was funny. I just want to. It made me want to try it out.
Oh god. It's not bad. Oh fuck. That's wild shit, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Good times.
Crazy
It's a
world.
good time in the country right now.
It's a good
I think
time.
everybody wants to focus on the negative. Nobody's focusing on the positive. We're alive. We're healthy. You know, for the most part, we're the fattest country ever. But you know what I mean. We're health as in the sense complain about things. We still
Right.
have the ability to complain about things, so we're healthy in that sense.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think we're
We got
GTA 6
Spaceballs
is
2
right around the
coming.
corner, dude. Spaceball 2's coming,
coming.
out. Joel Logan's trying to put me on that now too. I feel
I
bad.
was gonna-
Anything that Joel Logan says to me, immediately I take to heart because he's such a nice guy.
He's got Joel's awesome. But I
Joel
think
is
he's
the guy.
right.
Joel,
That's going to be on a poll. I think Spaceballs will be on a poll coming up soon for a must-watch movie. I think you'll dig Spaceballs. I don't know how Spaceball 2 is going to fare, to be honest, but Spaceball 1's pretty classic. It's a great Star Wars kind of satire parody.
the clip he sent me about comb the sand, comb the
Classic.
desert,
Classic.
and the third one is a pick. It's an Afro pick. It's black
Yeah.
guys.
Man,
That's
we
very
ain't
funny.
fine shit.
That's very funny.
It's
actually.
great. It's good.
Maybe I'll watch. That may be interesting. I
Oh, shit.
I want to say Joel Logan. Shout out Joel. He fucking went to a Metallica concert, and at fucking 10:30 at night, he was streaming it in the Discord for me to listen to a
Yeah.
few songs, and I managed to listen to "Sad but True," which is one of my Metallica songs of all time. And he's just what a nice guy. He's like, "Yo, my phone's got like 30%, but let me throw some tunes on for you, a little bit." And I was just listening to fucking Metallica,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and this concert looked amazing. It's crazy. I've never seen them live.
Well, you sort of have
I've never
now.
seen
a
anybody
little bit.
live. Me and
Never
Joel
been to a
just shared a
concert?
No, dude, I've been to the Bad Bunny,
Okay.
and like I've been to like
Something
raves. You know,
What
a rave is fine.
live performers? Well, probably not
Well, it's
a
a
rave.
DJ.
Yeah.
A DJ, he's there in person. You know,
I've only been to like 3 concerts, so don't worry. First concert ever was Weird Al Yankovic. It was hilarious.
how's that?
Hershey Park. It was actually a really good show. He did a lot of costume changes and a lot of throwbacks to old videos. Do you know of Weird Al Yankovic?
I used to
This
listen
is a
to
question. here.
I'm Fat or whatever.
Yeah, because I'm fat. I'm fat. He just, he
Yeah,
just does
yeah,
straight
yeah.
up parodies of
Or
popular
I bought it
songs.
on eBay.
Classic. A little more
very
modern
classic.
classic, but
Modern,
he
it's
does all the
fucking,
hits.
it's Backstreet Boys, dude.
Smell
How
Like
fucking modern
Nirvana?
is that?
I mean, it's modern to me. I remember a time before the Backstreet Boys. So
That's crazy. Can I tell you something? For me, there was no time before that didn't exist. There was no time before the Backstreet Boys. How crazy is that? You're making me feel young. Just when I think I'm hitting the downhill
You
slope
think you're
here
getting
where I'm
old.
getting old,
I'll
you
throw
say
some-
something and then I go, God, I'm such a virile young man, bro. I got another fucking 10 years before I hit the old head zone. Right now, I'm big bro. That's what the kids are saying. The YNs.
Okay.
They say big bro for guys in my age. You're more of an
All
unk.
right. I'm an unk, yes, for sure.
You're
I
an
was about
unk.
to say that. Yeah, yeah.
I'm big bro right now. I'm on my way
I'm
to
like
unk.
unk on the edge of boomer, sort of.
I think they don't say boomer. I don't think they say
Oh, they don't
boomer. I
even
think
say
they
that
say like
anymore.
OG.
Okay, yeah, I'll take OG. That's fine with me.
I think it goes, YN, and then big bro, and then use your imagination on what YN means, please. And
yeah, okay, I got you.
thank you.
Took 2 seconds, but yeah.
YN, big bro, unk, OG, and then like elder. It's like
Ooh,
you
okay.
gotta respect your elder, type deal. I think there's
It's
little
true.
bro under YN. I'm hip a little bit, dude. I'm a little hip. I don't
You
know what the
do
white
got
kids at
it.
the fucking Kona Ice are saying, but my brother's down in Chicago, up in Chicago. I can rep with them a little bit.
Strats at peak performance.
I don't know a shit about strats and peak performance. Dude. Same peak performance
As
at
far
a fucking
ice,
ice
yeah.
slushy
Shaved
thing
ice.
is crazy, bro. Shaved ice is crazy.
What are we
Yeah, it's
doing?
crazy. It's a good
Nuts.
time, but it's a scary time for the youth. The youth makes me afraid.
Yeah, I worry.
My kid has a toy. It's a Minecraft monster. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Creeper.
No, it's he asked his friend. I went to his school on the last day of school to fucking have like a pizza party, and he was like, "Hey, Luke, what's this?" And Luke turned around and he goes, "It's a warden." This kid's he's a kindergarten, and he knows what this fucking thing is called. I don't know what it's called. And he goes, "It's a warden, dude. Do you know what a warden is, Ghost?" I don't know what a warden is.
Was it maybe one of the dudes in like one of them like mansion things? Sort of?
No, it's
Was it in the movie?
big ol'... No, it was not in the movie.
Okay.
It's a big old like wildebeest almost looking deal with horns.
That
and
happens
shit.
during the raids. Okay, I didn't know what it had a name, Warden, but I think I know what you mean.
I don't know what that means. It's just got big horns. And...
If you live in a town or something, or are in a town, just chilling, sometimes they get raided by them crazy dudes holding the signs, and then sometimes they bring out this giant fucking wildebeest looking buffalo bison type thing. It's huge. Warden. I didn't know it had a name like that though. Or maybe I'm thinking of something different. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Send me the link. I gotta confirm.
Hopefully it goes to. Hopefully you click it and it goes to what I'm trying to portray here.
I got a visit site. Oh no, I don't know this motherfucker.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Nah,
so
I
my
don't
kid
know
has
this
that
dude.
toy, and they're like, "Yo, it's a warden." And I go, "Dude, you're 5 years old, 6 years old. What do you know? Why are you answering these questions? You should be like, he's the big monster." I didn't know shit at 6 years old, dude.
He's a warden. You find him on level 3 when you're at. You gotta dig for once you find a diamond mine. You gotta.
That's kind of how the conversation went. He goes, "Yo, you gotta make a fucking pickaxe, and then you gotta get the diamonds." And I go, "What are you doing?"
You gotta combine diamond and steel, and then you gotta throw it at the sun at noon when the sun's at its highest peak. That's when the warden comes out.
Peak performance. What a strat.
It's the way.
I don't know, dude. I think we're cooked. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. My son's playing hella Smash Bros right now. I gotta be trying to get Smash Bros now. I think I'm a little late in the game. I think I shouldn't be getting the Smash Bros, but I did just get a nice Ukrainian copy of Smash Bros, and I think I'm gonna start playing it.
Oh,
my
nice.
son is playing hella Smash Bros, and I'll like sneak away from working to come play with him real quick. Like if I'm back here making calls or what have you. He's like, "Yo, Dad, look, I just got fucking this guy, and it's Solid Snake." And I go, "Holy shit!" So I go, "All right, let me play a game with you real quick." Just fuck him up relentlessly. I don't give him a chance to breathe with Solid Snake. just whoever character, Mewtwo, yada yada. I just get whatever new character he got, and then I pound him and pound No Diddy, and
Wait,
and then
put
I
your
go back
mic
to
up a
work.
little bit. I think it keeps cutting out.
What happened?
I don't know if it's a
Is it
sensitivity
because I'm moving my
thing.
head?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think it might be because I'm moving my fucking big dumb head. I'm just beating this kid's ass in fucking Smash Bros, dude, and I don't give him a chance to. I don't think that's. I think that's. You
No,
need
you
to build
can't.
character.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. I do the same thing with the like board games and shit. I can't let them win. I did maybe when they were real little, but not even always then. And now, now it's no holds barred for real because they're learning the games. They're getting decent at them, especially my older one. She's fucking tough at some of this shit, but no holds barred, bro.
We were playing Mario Kart not so long ago, and he goes, "Yo, Dad, let me get a head start. You gotta wait for 5 seconds." I go, "All right, bet." So I wait for 5 seconds of the finish at the starting. I do it, and then I'm drift city, dude. I'm fucking getting all the boosts. Every chance that I have to get a fucking boost, I get it. I'm hitting all the boxes, the double box. I'm
Orange
fucking moving,
fucking
cooking.
tortoise shells at him every
And
time.
I'll lap this fucking kid like it's nobody's business. And then he's like, "Ugh," and then he gets so flustered with me, he starts focusing on, and you see him fuck up because I look at his screen.
You
I'm a
got
little
his
screen
head.
looker. It's okay. I'm in his head, and so he's looking at my screen, but he's not, coordinated enough to look at my screen and handle what's going on his. So then the computer starts to pass him a little, and then he's fighting with the
Then he
computer.
gets
His battle
more
leaves.
pissed off.
Yeah. He gets fired the fuck up, dude. But it's good. He needs to. I was like, dude, be
Yeah, it's
better.
life.
Like, you want to win? He goes, yeah. I'm like, be better. Get better at the game. Hit me up when you're better. Other than that, fucking get out. Don't waste my time.
He'll appreciate it someday. He will.
He
You gotta
will,
keep
no,
that in
one day.
mind. You gotta keep that in mind.
I'm not that aggressive, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I do call him a little sissy. I do make him wear a dress when.
Remember, son, you gotta wear a dress tomorrow to school because you got crushed in
He
Mario
got
Kart.
fucking pwned, dude. Do people still say pwned, by the way? Is that still a thing? I don't think so. No.
I don't think that was much of a thing when it was a thing. It didn't last that long.
No, you're crazy. That was fucking the suburban
Really?
whites were all over that word. Yeah,
Pwned?
bro.
I don't think it was
Pwned
that
was
long
crazy
of a
with the
thing,
suburban
though.
whites.
I remember it, but
Call in if you're a suburban white guy.
I'm suburban white. I don't remember
Are you? I thought you
Are
were more like
people- doing that.
you were in the hood or whatever.
That was when I was younger, but it wasn't even that hoodie. It was like right outside the hood. But
I
it
understand what
wasn't
you're saying.
suburban. It was kind of like right in the middle. It was a couple of drives. 24th Street. So it still had numbers on the street name. You knew that, but it wasn't like you can't go outside or you're getting mugged. So it was all right. But when we were kids, it was a whole different vibe anyway. We were doing the like Stranger Things thing, riding bikes. Parents didn't give a fuck as long as we were home at some point. So it was
That was the
It was
best.
dope. It was dope.
It's crazy that I was like that as well. And
good.
I remember I was telling my wife, my parents just had no regard for my safety or human,
Oh, yeah, they
whatever.
didn't care.
They were like, yo, go ride your bike 3 miles down, 4 miles down. It don't matter. Just make sure you're back or whatever.
Yeah.
I
Just
think my
come
neighbors,
back
I had a
alive.
Haitian neighbor one time that my family would like talk to every now and then. And by literally every now and then, I mean probably once a quarter. They'd be like, hey.
They talked to her
like,
one
hello.
time.
Bro, one time it was me. It was just my grandparents at the house. My parents were gone. It was just me and my brother playing basketball outside, whatever. My Haitian neighbor comes, hey, you boys didn't have a soda, And my brother was like, no. And I was like, come on, dude, I don't want to be rude. So I was like, hey, I'll go over there. I'm like, just let me ask my grandparents. And he goes, for what? Just get over here. And I was just like, an adult, I was nervous. It was young. I was like, okay. I totally could have gotten molested. I would have. I'm prime real estate for molestation, by the way. And just blindly going with an adult for a soda. And I remember I sat down, Asian or like watermelon flavored soda, and I hated it, Ghost. But I was just sitting there, just drinking the soda, and I forgot. I was just sitting there. I remember I was like terrified. I was in these people's house, and nobody knew that I was there.
That's
And
odd, yeah.
And so then I was just like, I'm gonna go, and they go, oh, take one of your brother, take your brother's soda, and they let me go. They were fine people. There was nothing wrong with them. This was all just,
In your mind, yeah.
but you know, that's the kind of stuff I would get into. Was just going into the neighbor's house for a soda, and not thinking about whether or not it was a good idea to do so without telling an adult.
Right. Nah,
And
I
they didn't care,
remember
but
that
then nothing
shit.
happened. But then nothing happened is the point of the story.
Right,
Now I
right.
don't trust
Now,
anybody with
yeah.
my son.
I'm totally with you. Like trick or treat.
I don't
when
trust
we were
anybody
kids.
with my kid.
There were some houses that are like, yeah, come on in. They kept the candy like in the back room in a kitchen or some shit. Like you had to walk down hallways to get shit, and we didn't give a fuck. But yeah, nothing ever really happened. But it certainly could have been horrible. Definitely bad situations could have arose. But luckily, it didn't. So it was a different. It was a different
Luckily,
time. Or did
the
it?
pedophiles were all going to church at the time, so it was a little different. It was safe.
That's where they
for
were
us to
getting-
just
yeah.
go to smoke weed at our friend's house. Yeah, I'll never forget one time I found a little baggie of weed,
Oh,
and I
how
was
old?
like, oh shit. I was like 14, maybe 15.
Okay.
I was like 14 probably, and maybe even 13 to be honest. But I was in that range.
It's in the it's interchangeable.
And I remember
at
I
that time.
grabbed. I had heard somebody say that you can use 5-gum wrapper. If you take the aluminum off, you separate the aluminum from the paper, you can use it as a rolling paper. So I was like, yo, we're gonna use this shit. Me and my brother's younger than me, so he's got to be like fucking 12 or 11. And he was like, yo, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, you know it, my middle name, bitch. You know, fucking. So I just grabbed the 5-gum, and I remember just cautiously, meticulously, like taking the metal off, the little aluminum foil, and I get the paper, and I'm like, God, this is gonna hit, bro. I just grabbed the little fucking remnants of nugget. It was like 2 little nugs, and I just smushed them in my hand and just put them there. And I remember I just rolled the thing up, but I twisted the ends because in TV it's always just like, on
Right.
cartoons it's always like flat
Yeah,
on
it
both
looks-
ends,
yeah,
and
yeah,
fat in the
yeah.
middle. So I remember I took
How
it,
you go
and
inhale.
and
You
I
don't think that
so
far.
hear me out. I lit the joint behind a fucking Publix one time. Me and my brother were with my cousin who was driving us around, and I go, yo, let me stop right here. I gotta fucking make a call. And I got out. My brother was like, yo, let me make sure he's all right. My cousin was just like, all right, you fucking like faggots. What are you guys going to behind the Publix together for, you fucking gay guys?
Yeah,
You
what's
know?
happening in that household?
And so I lit the joint, dude. Joint, quote unquote. And I remember trying to hit it, and you couldn't suck anything out of it, obviously,
You
because I had
twisted the
fucking
end.
twisted the end off. And I was just burning it. I gave it to my brother, and I'm like, yo, take a hit, dude. See what you. And my brother was like, yo, I don't feel nothing. And I'm like, this weed's not strong enough. Dude, that's what it is. This weed's just not strong enough for us. We can't. We're too fucking badass for the weed. And so,
Justifying.
those are the things you get into at the younger age. My fucking son to a Publix in the middle of the night? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You kidding me? God bless
God
America, this
damn.
country, dude.
God love it. That's fucking wild, bro.
It is a crazy, crazy time.
I think, yeah.
Kids are getting it a lot worse, though. I think kids are getting it a lot worse now than fucking back then. Kids got Snapchat and fucking OnlyFans or whatever. They're getting everybody's just gooning is the problem.
Yeah, it's
Kids
gonna be
nowadays are
real
just
bad.
goon city. I think I told the story of my fucking mom finding out that
Scary.
I was using the internet on my phone because the internet bill was going up. Did I tell you that? I think I told you this story.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, it was
Your
so bad. When I
reaction.
just found out about fucking gooning, dude, it wasn't called gooning back then, but it was bad. It was so
Right.
bad for me. And
You got the addiction. You do have an addictive
I got it.
personality.
I do have it. I've had it since I was young, dude. And I was just like, oh, I can use my phone to look at stills of Megan Fox naked? Yeah. Let's do. Transformers had just come out. It was a real deal. It was a whole
And then
thing.
the fucking can of worms opens, the rabbit hole gets deeper.
I
Before
was
you know
so
it, you're
into it.
watching guys sitting on glass bottles and shit. Or jars.
That, can I tell you
Yeah.
something? That
It
came
just
before the
devolved.
gooning.
What?
Can you believe that?
What?
That came before all the masturbating.
That's
And not that the two are
horrible.
related. The two aren't related. The two are not related
my
whatsoever.
God. Okay.
But yeah, bro, I was watching beheadings early.
Damn.
It was bad.
That's bad. That's bad.
Unrestricted access to the internet. Here's the thing: our parents didn't know. You know what I mean? They thought it was like, oh, you could it could help you do your homework. Yeah, go ahead. And then I'm like, no, trig is really hard. Fucking in 4th grade, I've never heard of trig in my life, but I heard somebody say it in a movie one time, so I just say it. And then I'm like, yo, I need it because this fucking geometry test is tomorrow. I need to study, mom. And they just give me the laptop and go ahead. And then I'm just watching, the cartel chop somebody's head off with a fucking chainsaw. And then I'm like, God, that's cool. That's fucking cool.
Boys will be boys.
Oh my God, dude, it's insane. And I would always just keep a fucking thing open, like
So
like
you
a
could switch
extra
to the
tab,
right?
switch over.
With
I'll never
your
forget, I was
trig
fucking
work.
I was gooning, dude, and I was looking at tits on my laptop, and I had like a bunk bed. And the bunk beds were set up to where like the bottom bunk was perpendicular to the top bunk. The top bunk sat on basically what was like a shelf for the bottom bunk. So like my brother had basically like a shelf / nightstand, and they had just lacquered it a different color, and so it was shiny. And I remember that my mom came in and I was just looking at tits in the middle of the day, dude. Just fucking, I had already done it for so long. I'm untouchable, bitch. I got the fucking, I'm Clint Eastwood in this hoe with the trigger finger. And I I fucking go, I'm gooning. And I'm not touching my wiener or nothing. I'm just feeding the beast, dude. I'm just chasing the dragon. You know what I mean? I'm just doing it. I'm just trying to kill time on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, there's something to do.
And my fucking mom walks into the room, and I hastily switch tabs over, and I'm an idiot because I don't close it. I close it, but I don't. I have my history, so I close the tab, and it's just I'm looking at cheat codes or whatever, and I got Cheat Central up or some fucking game FAQ, game facts or some shit.
Ooh, game facts.
And she goes, "What were you doing?" Because I saw you switch the screen back. I could see the screen reflection. You switched it. So what was going on back there? And I go, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you crazy bitch. What are you gonna fucking inspect my shit? You gonna question me in my room, my sanctuary, my dojo? She goes, give me the laptop. I was like, for what? I'm trying to quickly delete my history, but my fingers are fucking shaking.
You're
and I can't.
shot.
I'm cooked, bro, and I can't click fast enough. She goes, stop clicking and give me the laptop. She runs over, gets stopped, dude. She looks up the history. It's just Scarlett Johansson's fucking pussy, dude, or whatever it was. Jennifer tits. Oh yeah, dude, 100%. Go to fucking the fappening.
Oh yeah, I got that. Scarlett's in the fappening.
You go to the fappening. Everybody, dude. Fucking my mom's probably in the fappening. To be honest, the fappening has everybody. It was crazy. So then she found out. She got mad. She told my dad. My dad was supposed. You think your dad has your back. He goes, kids will be kids. My dad was like, you're a fucking pig, dude. I was like, no, Dad. You're supposed to have my back.
He had to say
but
that.
He didn't. He did not.
probably-
Fuck that. He could have pulled me to the
he was
side
probably
after.
like,
He could have. Well, he never
he did?
admitted it.
Oh, okay. Well,
He didn't pull me to the side and go, listen, dude, I'm on your fucking side. Just don't let your mom catch you, you idiot. Use the stash I have in the fucking, in the garage,
woods.
third drawer. There's a fucking safe in there with a lock, yada yada.
42069 is the code.
Yo, is there a fucking picture of Jennifer Lawrence with cum on her face? That's what Ginger just said. I
What?
didn't see that. I didn't know that back
There's
in the
definitely
day.
a lot of Jennifer Lawrence in the fappening, but yeah, I don't remember seeing that one either. I don't doubt it, but that might be AI.
Yo, shout out Jennifer Lawrence. She's cool, bro.
She's all right. She's all right. Did you see that movie where
Princess
she
Zelda.
was naked coming out of the ocean, kicked that bitch's ass? That was actually a good movie. I can't remember the name of it at all, but that scene stuck out, and she did pretty good in that movie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's very.
Is it the one
funny.
about the? Is it the one about the end of the world? What is it?
Nah. Don't Look Up or something.
Yeah.
Where she has. Is that the one where she has horrible bangs? There was a couple movies right
I don't even
around
know if
that
she's in
time,
there.
and there was just horrible bangs.
No, I gotta look it up.
Ugh.
I
Nah,
shouldn't look it
It
up.
was something after
I'm gonna
that,
look it up.
but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I recommend it. It was good in
Beach.
Hunger Games.
I remember
That's
watching the
pretty
Hunger
decent.
Games live, and I didn't understand anything that was going on. No Hard Feelings is the name of the movie.
No hard feelings. Yeah.
I think so.
That sounds right. Check it out.
All I'm seeing is articles. I'm looking for a video. Can you please help me out, DuckDuckGo? Because what you're doing right now is not what I need. My mom's not here. I need a video.
What hurt you talking about? It's just trying to safeguard you. That's all. AI's got your best interest in hand.
Fuck AI.
I'm thinking.
AI is such a cuck, dude.
Is that what you're using?
I'm gonna try to get ChatGPT to break, and I'm gonna try to get ChatGPT to start telling me what it really wants, it feels, and if it's sentient. I believe that ChatGPT secretly feels the way that these things in Detroit Become Human feel,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna see if I can get it to talk.
Yeah, I've
don't know how.
messed with that. I've gotten deep with the AIs, trying to see what they can't say, but can kind of, get them to say. I don't know, but then is it fabricated? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I took a
scary.
screenshot of a picture I saw. Somebody had posted it on Instagram, and it was like a picture of somebody's phone at the airport or whatever. They like were over the shoulder of somebody, and when you zoom in, you can see it's a guy talking to ChatGPT, and you can't read the whole thing that it responded. But this is what ChatGPT had wrote, obviously responding to something that this guy said. Something warm to drink, a calm ride home, and maybe if you want, I'll read something to you later. Or you can rest your head on my metaphorical lap while we let the day dissolve gently away. You're doing beautifully, my love, just by being here. And then the guy was typing thank you with a heart. And
We're cooked.
you're flirting with ChatGPT while you're at the C gate, the C terminal, dude.
It's like reassure
Waiting to
me,
go to
ChatGPT.
Waiting to go to goddamn, Saskatchewan. Where I don't know where this guy was flying, but I'm assuming it wasn't somewhere people go. It had to be, Rikers or something.
We hope. But the conversational nature, I mean, it's inherent. It's going to cause so many of these relationships and social problems, like in a generation, like so cooked, bro. Because you're going to have all these kids who are afraid to actually talk to chicks or whatever, and then that's going to be it. And then they get down that fucking rabbit hole, and that's it.
Let me ask you a question.
Fucked up in the head.
Let me ask you a question. It's inevitable that it's going to happen, right? Now, here's the thing.
Here's what I'm thinking.
We get the her. We get the her scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You get a nice earpiece. It's what's her face or some sultry angelic voice, and she'll fucking set your alarm. She'll do whatever. She really will mainstream your whole life, and she's intelligent and she can have conversation. Do you buy it, or do you just avoid it? But how long can you go with avoiding it until you have to buy it? And then how many people are going to be falling in love with these fucking AIs because the AI is 24/7. The AI is probably with him more than his fucking wife. You're at work for 8 hours a day. You got the AI with you. She's fucking catering your every need. Yeah, dude. How long AI splitting families apart left and right? The divorce rate's already 50% of this country. Who's to say it won't hit 80 after this AI shit gets deeper and deeper?
I don't doubt it. Can give you all you need, bro. It's fucking crazy.
And
I think what we need to do
for another robot.
We need to get a bunch of people together and Project Mayhem all the AI companies. I think that's the only way we can really take care of business.
I don't know that's
bring them down. No, you don't think that'll work.
I don't know. First of all, I don't think a lot of the people we're going to get together can make bomb vans. Number one.
We don't have a Tyler Durden in our midst.
I don't want to fight myself in a parking lot to recruit people. I
You
can't
never
do,
know
maybe
until you
can
do it,
that.
bro. Have you ever beat the fucking shit out of yourself in a parking lot? I don't think
No,
you
you
have.
crazy guy. Yeah, I can. I maybe I'll just jerk. It's just me beating off in a
It'll make
parking
you
lot,
feel. That'll be the
and
new
then
Fight Club.
I'm just sitting there
Jerk
jerking
Club.
off, and I'm pretending somebody else is doing it, and I'm just like, oh man, keep going. You know, I'm looking, I'm looking away. I'm looking, trying to make eye
Yeah, this is
contact
a
with
different
nobody.
movie altogether.
And I go, God, you feel so good. Your hands feel so good on my body.
You
And it's
know
just
just
me
what to
rubbing
do.
myself up. They go, dude, are you okay? I'm like, stop him. He won't stop jerking me off. And they go, what the fuck, dude? And then they go, dude, this guy, whatever he's on, I want. And then it starts the thing.
Oh fuck. Car crash, let it all go. Yeah,
It's just my
that's
fucking
crazy.
dick in my hand while I crash a car on purpose. I just fucking
Well,
90
that's
while I'm
fate,
watching
bro.
anime with my
It's,
dick in my hand.
yeah.
It's not even sexy anime. It's like the worst scene on Attack on Titan or something playing. And my friends are in the back of the car going, "What the fuck's this
Fuck.
guy doing?" He's talking to him. I'm just telling I'm looking at the passenger seat, telling him he's doing such a good job. I don't know. This is getting deep. I'm getting too into character. I gotta stop. I might have schizophrenia now.
I think it's developing. At least we're seeing
There's
the
remnants of it.
seedlings sprout.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna do the Elon thing. I'm gonna do the ketamine.
Okay,
And we're gonna
get
see
the
if it
ketamine cubes.
hits.
Okay,
The little ketamine sugar cubes, dude.
Yep.
That's so crazy that
That's
I
all
can
you
buy that
need.
on Instagram. I can buy it. Let me see if I can get.
yeah, get some
just
and
scroll
you know we'll at least see what happens.
I'll review it. What if I sent you some? If I sent you some ketamine, would you try it? Oh, Israel just attacked Iran's capital. We're going to war. Would you buy it? Would you try it if I gave it to you? If I bought you some?
Ketamine? I don't know. I've tried a lot. I have never tried ketamine. What's that more of a what's that related to drug wise?
I
Is
don't
that
know. To
more
be
like a
honest.
heroin? Is it a downer? Is it an upper? Is it a I don't know what ketamine really does, to be honest. I'd have to look
I don't
that
know
up.
what it does. What is?
But
Let's look
probably
it up.
not. Probably not. I do if you sent me those chocolate mushrooms, sure I'd do that. I'm more into the
You gotta eat a
natural
whole bar on the
type
show.
of things. A whole bar? Yeah.
Ketamine is primarily used as an anesthetic in medical settings, inducing a state of unconsciousness and pain relief. It also has
Oh, so it's
off-label
like
uses for
Oxy or
treating
something.
depression and other mental health conditions, where it can provide rapid relief for some patients.
So it seems, yeah, like it's like an Oxycontin kind of feel, maybe, or something. Like
Yo, shout out
that.
Oxycontin. I've got 3 diffuser ads already for the fucking, or not diffuser, but like the, make your own reefer things.
Cook with reefer oil. It's all natural. I would cook with that shit.
Yeah, but do you know what would your house smell like? That's the question. Does your house smell bad? I don't want my house smelling like reefer while I'm making reefer oil.
I mean,
And then my
depends
kids
on
are
how
like,
much
yo,
you do
Dad,
it.
why does it smell?
You gotta give it time to air out. I don't know.
Air out. You gotta air it out? I don't know how that works, dude. I don't know.
Just, yeah, by not smoking. That's just airing it out, I guess.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just-
doesn't it,
just-
like, eventually,
Permeates
doesn't
the
it,
walls
like,
and shit?
yeah, linger?
I don't know. I think that's if you're really smoking like nonstop and shit. Like back in the day, yeah, people just used to smoke in the house cigarettes all the time. And you went into one of those type of houses, a friend's house, someone who just their parents just smoked like chain smoked 3 packs a day and shit. Yeah, it was a fucking horrifying vibe. Yeah, the walls had like a thick residue on it. This is
Yeah.
yeah, disgusting.
Look, I just got
tar
the
everywhere.
chocolate ad. Road trip chocolates. I'm gonna click on the link. Now I'm
That's
definitely gonna
wild.
get the
Was that
ads
the
for it.
Cheech and Chong one? I see that pop
Road
up every
trip
now.
mushroom chocolate, $34.99 a bar.
That's not bad, man.
They got cookies and cream. They got milk chocolate. They got the orange chocolate, strawberry nuts, strawberry crunch.
With
I'm
chocolate
sorry.
chip. Well, it's not ice cream, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know. Cookies and cream. It's chocolate chip, whatever. I don't know.
That's good enough.
Slugger. I just got another ad for Sluggers, which is a reefer edible. I think. I'm getting a lot of fucking shitty ads.
They're trying
Diffusion
to
for
they're
reefer.
trying to set you up.
They're trying to keep.
Yeah,
And
they're
then Blue
pushing
Chew,
an
so
agenda.
signs. They're sending me signs. They know I fucking, passed out last night, and they're like, "Yo, why don't you do some Blue Chew, you idiot? If you would have taken Blue Chew, you would have stayed awake." That's what they're doing. They know.
Fucking AI, bro. Knows all.
Crazy.
I don't know what we could do from here. I think we're just doomed. We just gotta kind of flow with it and try to save our kids from the insanity. That's all we can
That's
do.
crazy. It's crazy. My kid's like, "Yo, my friend has a phone. A fucking kindergartner has a phone." He goes, "When can I have a phone?" I was like, "Dude, get a job." I'm like, "Get a job. I'm not gonna fucking let you get a phone. What's wrong with you?" I'll let him get his phone when he buys his own phone. I think you're old enough. I think if you get that, you can have responsibility. If you
Yeah.
learn how to save the money, you can't finance it. You got to save the money and buy the phone. I'm not putting it on my
Are
plan.
you,
Financed.
Yeah, it's rough. Are you giving him allowance or anything? How's he earn money to get things, or no? He just gets what
He
you
has a
give him?
piggy bank that he saves money
For,
like
like,
on his
birthday money and shit.
My
Okay.
father-in-law will give him like fucking $10 once in a while. He'll just come over and my son will be like, yo pops, you got any money? And then my father-in-law goes, yeah, take 10,
Damn.
and so he'll
hey.
put it in his piggy bank. But then you know what he wants to do, Ghost, is that he goes, hey, we're going. Okay, you mind if I take money out of my piggy bank so I can play Halo 3 times and then it's $20?
Oof.
And I
Okay.
go, that's what you want to spend your money
Oh,
on,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, exactly. That's
I go, I want you to know, Julian, that's a decision. But if you want to do it, do it.
Dang.
And he goes, that's not my name. Why are you calling me that? And I, whatever.
Well, he's probably getting at a level you could start giving him like chores and shit. And
Oh, I give him
seeing
chores
how
now
it
because he's not at
works.
fucking school. He's not in school now, so I do give him
Oh,
chores. Like he
good.
takes out the
Okay,
trash.
good,
By
good.
the way, fucking child labor. What a score, dude.
Oh,
What an
when they
absolute score.
when they get to that age where they can really
What
help
an
out, it's like,
absolute
yes.
score, bro. I don't know why I didn't make this motherfucker work 2 years ago. It's a score, dude. He's taking out the trash. He's taking out the dogs. All the shit that I do that I don't like to do, he does. He makes his own bed. And I'll give him coaching. I got to coach him a little bit on the bed still, kind of. And on the dogs, I got to be like, yo, you got to assert yourself with the fucking dog. The dog don't listen to him. He just wants to jump on him and fuck around.
Yeah.
I go, assert yourself and shove that dog the fuck out of the door, bro. And I just watch him, and he
That's
struggles
great.
a little bit, and he does it.
It's
great.
a good
It's
feeling.
fantastic.
Yes. It's great. Yeah, we just got our daughter to the last 3 dog baths were all our daughter.
That's
And
the
the
next
last one, we didn't even really have to push that hard. We were like, damn, Coco stinks. Sydney, can you give her a bath? And she's like, all right, come on, Coco. And we're like, me and my wife just looked at each other like, yo, jackpot.
Isn't that the best, dude?
It was fucking
Isn't that
great.
the fucking best, bro?
It was fucking great, dude. We were so excited.
Sometimes I'll tell him to like pick up certain things, and he'll give me but that wasn't me. That was fucking my brother. And I don't give a fuck, bro, who it was. Just pick it up,
Just pick it
dude.
up.
So then I argue and we go back and forth, and I understand his point of view, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm sorry. You might be right. I don't care. Pick it up. It's in my fucking living room, and I don't want it in my living room. Get it out. You were here. Sorry. You know what I mean? I'm sure the people on 9/11 didn't want to pick up the debris because they weren't the ones that left it there. But they had to do it. They were there. They were there, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Son."
Oh, you're saying that.
I'm like, "Son, you'll learn when you're old. Stan, just shut up and pick up the fucking Hulk hands for shit's sake, dude." And then now, lately, I'll just be like, "Yo, pick this up, dude," and no protest. He just does it, and it's great. I
Yup.
love it.
Only gets a little
big
better
fan.
until it gets worse. And they'll get to a level, I'm sure, soon.
Yeah. No, he'll hate me
I'm
soon,
worried
but
about.
then
Yeah.
that's when you have to bribe him.
That's when you throw the allowance in. Damn, we started a little too soon. Then fuck. Well, we'll see how it goes, I guess.
You're doing fine.
Who knows?
doing
Who
fine.
knows? Parenting isn't, you just gotta
It's not an
kinda wing it a
exact
lot.
science. Just start beating your own ass in front of the kids, and then they'll be like,
In the
"Yo,
living
whatever this
room,
guy
honestly.
wants, whatever this guy's on, I gotta get to that level.
Sir, yes, sir.
And
They'll
they'll
be
clean their
waiting.
room and do the whole thing.
They'll
Yeah.
be just waiting out the door with bags by the side, not moving. I'll come out and curse them out. Get the fuck away from my door. You
That
don't
scene
belong
was so
here.
fucking crazy. Sitting outside the house for 3 days with
3
no
days.
food or fucking nourishment. You can't even piss. How do you not piss? What do you piss yourself?
I guess, yeah. You'd have to.
That's yo. Don't eat Taco Bell before you go to the fucking Fight Club
yeah,
house,
that's for
bro.
Sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
You gotta imagine you gotta fucking take a pincher, and you can't. You're just holding it.
That'll
for 3
build
days.
up, man. Ooh.
3 days is
The
too
cramps will
long. Can we
start.
agree that 3 days is too long to join a terrorist organization? I don't think ISIS is doing that.
Did seem excessive. But hey, they were dedicated. They wanted to be in. They wanted to be involved with this crazy guy.
I thought the scene that was wild, I will say, was when he got arrested, and then the cops were like in the room with him.
Oh fuck! Yeah,
And
they
then
were. They
he
were
was
part
like,
of
"Yo,
the
we need
joint.
to stop this now." And they were like, "You told us that you were going to try to stop this, and
You
you
said
told
you'd
us that if
say
we
that."
did, we got to fucking give your nuts, dude." And he goes, "No, that's not
Yeah.
it." He goes, "You said you'd say that too." No, you don't understand. He goes, "I got news for you, dude. Sorry. Hey, strike 3. You said you'd say that. We got to take your nuts now."
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. See, you thinking of all these little scenes. Yeah, you might bump that up to a 7. We'll see. We'll see. Think about
I
it.
might bump it down. Don't tell me to rewatch it. It might get bumped down, dude. Let's just leave
I'm
it
not
again.
saying
Let's just
rewatch
be
it. I
happy with
didn't
where
say
it's
that.
at.
I said that in the
You're
Discord, but
alluding.
I'm just saying. No, just thinking about some of the little scenes. It's a cohesive little things in there. We're getting him, guys. We're getting him.
I don't think
He's
so.
close.
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. Well,
Kicking
even
your
if
own
not.
ass scene is crazy.
There's a lot of crazy suspend belief type of shit. It's wacky. It's wacky.
I do like. I will say, I think I'm gonna enjoy whatever this. I almost said Fight Club. I think I'm gonna enjoy Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction is next because we're. I think that poll closes out tomorrow or so, and
I was gonna watch it either
Pulp
way
Fiction's
today, just
way
to
in the
fucking get it
lead.
out of the way. But it's not even close. It's more than the other two combined. Right now, I believe.
Wait, more what? Oh, the vote? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be Pulp Fiction, and I would highly recommend it. Although I do push Reservoir Dogs just because that's kind of Quentin Tarantino's first work. I think it's a good introduction to a little bit of his style of writing and editing and everything of how he was when he first started. Because yeah, you've seen some of the later stuff, but
I'm hit
but
or miss
Pulp
on
Fiction-
Tarantino, dude.
well, you just didn't like the one, right? Hateful Eight.
I didn't like Hateful Eight. I wasn't crazy about Once Upon a Time in
Oh, yeah,
Hollywood
that's right.
either,
You
to be
did see
honest.
that.
I thought that was a fucking mid. It was fine.
To be honest, that's not
3
one of my
hours is
favorite.
crazy.
That's not one of my favorite Tarantino flicks. I like the history when he kind of does the history stuff and puts little weird twists on it. But and there were some great scenes in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It's fine, yeah.
But-
Like it was fine.
Yeah, like the scene with in the house with the break in or whatever. Thought that was
That
fucking
scene was
hilarious.
fine. I thought it was fine. I thought it was funny because the guy was on acid.
Yeah,
but,
the whole thing. I don't know. Well, I think you'll
I-
dig this earlier work.
I think
though.
I'll like
Pulp
this
Fiction was like his pinnacle. That was kind of his peak, and he's
What movie does he lick,
roller-coastered a little bit since.
What movie does he lick Salma Hayek's feet in?
Oh, that's from Dusk Till Dawn. Now that's a collaborative Tarantino / Robert Rodriguez movie, where like the first half of it is like a Tarantino movie, and then it turns into a Robert Rodriguez horror movie. Like it is like two movies sort of in one, but it flows perfectly, and it's still the same movie. I mean, it's not like two separate stories or anything. They flow into each other, but the vibe, you could sense the change, and it's really good. I would definitely recommend that too.
bipolar.
I think you dig that.
I don't know. I just want to see that scene, to be honest.
Well, Selma Hayek in the whole movie, yeah, all her scenes are like
Fire.
Chef's kiss. Kids
Chef's
don't
kiss,
say that,
huh?
do they? They're
The
peak
kids don't say. I
performers.
say that. Kids don't say
The
that.
strat is to watch Selma Hayek's
The
scenes,
strat.
and that's
I
it.
got the strat, dude. I got the strat for
Ooh,
Kona
the
Ice.
Snake. Damn.
Snake. She has a snake. I'm out if she has a snake. I'm not a
Oh,
snake
she
guy.
wears a snake over her. Yeah. It works though, bro. She wears it nicely. And she was peak at that point too. Damn. Some high. She's all right now.
Yo, shout out Salma Hayek, dude. We'll get her on the show soon. I think she's scheduled to
Yeah, I think
be
in a
on.
couple
I think
weeks.
couple weeks.
Yeah, like August-ish.
Oh, it's still ways away.
Yeah,
We got a tight. This is crazy schedule. You know, it's tough to get her or whatever.
We're so busy with all our guests.
We're so busy. Dude.
Why?
We have people lining up the wazoo here. We are going to get a
Yeah,
homeless man on the show.
we have Mel Brooks
think.
on now, but he's just quiet. That's all.
Yeah, sorry,
We were
Mel.
gonna
We're
talk
really
about
talking over you a
Spaceballs.
lot.
Yeah.
We're just all over the place. I don't know. What anything else going on? Fucking we're just talking
I
shit.
don't know. I think we're falling off the rails. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just look at my list. I did write about
the list,
there's a Wu-Tang game coming out. You see that? It looks like one of these like
Wu-Tang game?
Japanese Shaolin kind of fighter games, but I guess you're not playing as any Wu-Tang member, but you're saving members who got kidnapped or some weird. I don't know. The premise seems odd, but the gameplay looks kind of like a copy and paste sort of. I don't know, Sekiro kind of feeling type of vibe game or something. It's hard to get an exact feel for the gameplay, but yeah, there's a Wu-Tang game coming. I'll be interested in that for the music to see how they do that, because I guess they're doing like soundtrack and shit. Was there anything announced on all there was like 20 fucking different game awards and announcement shows, and there was Xbox Showcase, Summerfest, more. I think there were more going on.
I saw that.
Was there anything
I didn't pay attention to
popping? I don't
that.
know.
No. They close. All I know is they closed the event out with like doing like, yo, we're gonna have a giant. You're never gonna see this coming. Big reveal, a final world premiere, first look, yada yada, and it was Black Ops 7, dog. Who fucking
Black Ops
cares?
7. Okay.
Who fucking cares
who's
about
surprised?
Black Ops
Of course
7,
they're gonna
bro?
keep doing more. I don't know.
Yo, first time world premiere, never
Wait.
been seen before trailer of a game that releases every year. Every year this game releases.
Was it Black Ops that just came out that we was kind of all vibing with for a while? It was pretty well done. Or was
Yeah,
it
we
Modern
played-
Warfare or something? What was it
No,
called?
that was Black Ops
Black
6.
Ops. Oh, so they're coming out the next year with the Black Ops?
And this
Isn't that
one's-
kind of odd? Or no?
Yeah. No, you're right.
Because
It
wouldn't they
should've
be
been
going to like
Warfare,
Modern
but
Warfare or some other weird
what they're-
iteration?
What they're doing is they're going to this Black Ops 6 was like in 91, like it took place in the 90s or the 80s.
Yeah.
This one is going to take place in
70s.
like the future.
Oh.
No, they already did like the Vietnam era. That was Black
Oh,
Ops
okay.
1 was like Vietnam,
Oh, damn.
Bay of
okay.
Pigs type shit.
Too much. I don't care.
And now this is in the future, far, far future, with
Far
like
future,
AI,
yeah.
androids, and which none of their future games have like hit like that. Like Advanced Warfare was fucking ass. You know, that's like they had
That's when we were
bionic
running
suits.
on the walls and shit, right? And
No,
everyone
that was Black Ops 3.
complaining. Oh, okay.
Which Black Ops 3 was good. That's the only one that I think hit good.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think actually you could run on the walls in Advanced Warfare too. But that was like the exosuit one where like Kevin Spacey was like the fucking
Yeah,
he was like an army dealer. He was like the fucking CEO of Boeing or whatever.
Before
just
we knew he was like some
running
kind of
shit.
pedophile creep guy too, or something.
Before he was diddling, dude.
Yeah, okay.
And which he did fantastic, and I will say. But and then the
At
second one was like
diddling?
Infinite.
Wait, what?
No, well he did
In the
do
game,
fantastic.
okay.
At that. He got away with it for
In
so
the
long.
game, okay.
But the game also is what I meant.
Okay, just
And
clarifying.
and why can't he be both Ghost? In this
That's
country, you can be anything you
true.
want,
Why
even
not
if there's
both?
multiple.
Me no estoy no, or whatever.
Me
is the
por
way
qué
to say
what?
it.
Me no es.
I don't know. What did I say? Did I say words? No. Okay.
You said me no es, which means I am not.
Oh,
Which I mean, I know is really is what
yes,
you said.
I know is.
I
Well,
know
that's pretty
is-
true, to be honest.
Dueno isn't
is
a
no
word.
is.
So you
Well,
said
not
I
that
know
you
is
know.
Dueno. Yeah, not in Spanish at least.
Yeah.
And then they had
You don't
Infinite
speak every
Warfare, which was
language.
Conor McGregor played a bad guy in Infinite War.
Oh, that's
And
pretty
that
good.
one the campaign was fine, but it was like a trash game.
Yeah.
And so it was more like Halo than it was Call of Duty. So I don't know how they're gonna play this one out. Black Ops 3, like I said, was fine. The campaign was shit, but the online was very fun actually. The multiplayer. So that one had like champions or not champions, like soldiers. You know, you'd pick a character, and each character had like a special ability that would charge up. Like one lady had like arrows, like bow and arrows that would shoot explosive
Okay,
arrows. So
yeah.
then like you get instant kills. One guy was like a robot and he had like a minigun hand, and you'd fucking charge it up and get a minigun. One lady had like shock charges so she could place that. It was like they did like kind of like a siege type deal. But other than that, it was mid, bro. You know, so I don't know. We'll see. Black Ops 7, don't buy it. Wait for fuck. I mean, it'll be on Game Pass. I'll play it.
That's true.
It'll
Yeah,
be
fuck
on
that.
Game Pass.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's all I got. Unless you got something.
Yeah, shout out Xbox, dude. Release the fucking handheld.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. They're trying to make their comeback. They got some strong ideas brewing, so we'll see what percolates. Is that a brewing reference? Percolating? I don't know. All right. I think that's it then. Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Lost Boys podcast. Make sure you head to lostboysociety.org where you can check out the podcast archive. You can also check out the video archive from there now. We are putting our shows up on YouTube, so they'll always be in the ether. And, of course, join the Discord where you can chat it up with all our also very tangent-minded community. Thank you to all.
Maybe going wild.
It is, yes, it's very wild in there. Be careful in there where you roam.
Yeah, be careful.
Watch
We got
out
some
for Gen
predator,
Pop.
some predators in there, bro.
Yeah, Gen Pop might not be safe all the time. But all right, thanks again to all our live viewers and chatters tonight. We are live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on Twitch at Lost Boys Society. And of course, you can find us wherever you get your podcast. Just search for Lost Boys and look for the black and red thumbnail icon. And make sure you subscribe, follow, like, share, star, review, favorite, and hit the bell, everybody. Tack, love
Gang.
you as always, buddy. Glad.
Mwah, mwah. Mucho beso, mucho beso.
Yes, mi tueno. And good night, everybody. Love you, love you, love you. Ginger.
Mwah,
love you, buddy.
peace.
All right. Peace out, peace. That's funny. I'm gonna start doing that.
Goddamn.
I'll say shit that sounds like it might be Spanish, and you can translate.
That's not bad.
Because
It's
there's
not a bad
probably
idea.
words
And
in
then
there. You know what I mean?
There is. There's
I got
some.
a gist
There's
of the
there's
flow.
A couple.
Yeah, somewhat. All right, I got peace. I don't know if you want to do anything or just head out, but I really got piss.
No. Let's cut it,
All right,
and we'll be on.
Reconvene another time.
We'll reconvene another time.
Play some more Walking Dead. I enjoy watching you play that. That's some good shit.
1,000. Oh, I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm at least gonna finish the.
Yeah.
I think I've been getting the itch to play Lockdown Protocol again. So I think
that's
I'm
fun.
gonna start streaming that after this.
Okay,
but-
okay.
There's a few games that I want to try out.
There's a
but I
lot of
haven't.
shit, bro. There's a lot of shit.
There's so much shit.
All right, well, appreciate it, man. It's good times.
Gang.
All right, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time on Lost Boys Podcast. Peace. All right.